as you all stand in front of Malik, you watch as his hand forms a marvelous golden halberd, which is a contrast to his now peeling skin. And you can see his eyes are filled with this rage as he is going to take his turn first. I have no need for a recap because we're just going to go straight into it.
Do we get to determine if we get to use our boon?
That is true. Do you guys? Thank you, Pete.
Oh, I think we should do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
25 HP.
I will add that for you.
Yeah. Also, is Malik gonna roll for marvelousness of his halberd?
He's the Lord of Marvelousness.
Yeah, he always get the net.
For now.
Yeah. That is true for now.
Ancient Guardian is the one we've got, right? And it's 25 temp HP.
Yes.
10 HP, yeah.
10 HP, okay.
Just make sure you guys can't hear this music, can't you?
Yeah, I've got mine really quiet, but yeah.
Cool. Just because it is a custom set of songs for this boss fight.
It is so cute.
It's very cool.
I'll make sure it's audible on the recording.
Cool. So, with Malik going first, you watch as he begins to stride forward. He's a big guy, but he moves pretty quickly. So he moves up to about just in front of this petrified looking tree that's in the middle of his area, and you watch as he's walking. Some of the hair tentacles, I guess is the best word for them. You watch as
what they called in Star Wars.
It depends on. I don't know what they're called.
They're white guy braids, aren't they?
Lenkus. The Lenkus.
Sure.
Also, is he not part mermaid? Does he not have fins, or did I just headcanon that?
He's got aquatic aspects, but he's not.
Aquatic aspects, more like.
He's got web fingers.
Pete, not
he doesn't have web fingers.
It's a what? Sorry?
Leku, it's without the N.
When I drew him from that reference, I thought he was covered in seaweed, so I drew seaweed all over him, and I don't know if that's what it was or if it was just markings.
I mean, your picture looks like markings, and they are markings. Cool. So,
headcanon is its crusty socks.
Anyway,
what is it with you and feet today?
Yeah, James. Not today. In general.
It's not really eyelashes
after this section.
So what you watch as 3 of these tentacles, almost not being controlled by gravity, they form and move up, and they morph into what looks to be 3 beholder eye stalks. As he is going to fire 3 of them, he's going to do one at Cass, one at Sidon, and one at Maeve.
Right. I'm not even here, bro.
By the way, do you remember? Oh, I said do you remember, Beth, but I have Maeve's sheet. Maeve has her form of dread.
Yeah, she activated that. Yeah.
As he's doing this, is this because I don't have counterspell, so I'm not asking for counterspell. Okay, but is it? Would this be affected by the magical cone of no? Thank you.
The magical cone of magic says he is unable to swap form, so yes.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so he's going to fire 3 of them. I'll do it in that order. So the first one will be a Cass. This is it's slightly different to the normal beholder thing, but it's mainly just damage. So the first one at Cass is a 31 to hit.
That hits.
So you take fucking hell 7 from
Let's
3d10.
Go.
So 7 points of force damage. The second one is at Sidon.
Yep.
For a nat 1, 15.
Misses.
The third one is at Maeve for a 26.
Oh.
I assume that hits.
Yep.
For 10 points of radiant damage. I will just take that.
Not immune.
You taking it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do. No, she isn't.
No. Is that only necrotic?
Yeah. That was his bonus action. As his action, you watch as he looks to the flying snake dragon thing that's behind him, and you watch as he just like gives a slight whistle and moves his fingers, and instantly it moves from the point it's at to here.
Still in the air?
Oh, shit.
Still about 5-10 feet in the air.
Okay.
But yeah, it instantly like pops and vanishes from the point it is, it appearing right next to a lot of you. It's about 5-10 feet in the air, we'll say. Obviously I can't put it under where that statue is. But
well, no, it's important. Is it 5 or 10 feet? Because
that is true. One means melee can hit, the other means
I will say it's 7, so your melee attacks can hit. But it's like slightly higher up. But that is pretty much the end of Malik's turn. However, you watch as he obviously moves the creature, and then you see as he begins to sort of take these deeper breaths, and the area around you for small instants sort of flickers and changes to this sort of, it almost goes from this relatively normal looking environment to blue and black, almost like negative of the current state. It's not like that, but it's like flickering between the two currently. That is the end of his turn. It is the dragon's turn. So you watch as this creature, after being
a gem dragon.
It's not a gem dragon, being like willingly teleported to this spot, inhales, and you watch as some of the scales on this creature sort of move to almost catch you guys in its reflection, because this thing's almost like perfectly like a mirror surface, as it let out this wave of psychic energy. And I'm going to need everyone, because everyone is within this cone. Everyone was within this cone. I need everyone to make me wisdom saves.
Do we have advantage
This
on that
is a
one?
magical effect, so you will have advantage. Beth, am I rolling for you?
I can't
otherwise it
believe
won't pop
it.
up.
Yeah.
Jesus
Three-
Christ.
Ah, why did you do me like
that
that?
You have advantage,
Okay.
so
You
You got
Yeah.
22.
Okay.
You got 22.
Yeah.
Okay,
The streak
just because it won't matter, right?
continues.
He got snake eyes.
Just it won't matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna silvery bob Pete's because he can't roll less than 2 nat ones anyway, so I can give him advantage on his next save. Sorry,
Okay,
his
on
next
the
attack.
next D20 roll. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Did I roll for Nix? No, I didn't.
For the record,
You
that
should.
silver bob. I can't roll lower than the 1. That's silver bobs, though.
You
'cause
shouldn't
it
have
is a
even rolled,
4-3
Pete.
roll.
You shouldn't have even rolled.
It's a 4-3 roll. I'm playing by the rules of Britain.
So the DC for this one wasn't too high. It was 16.
That was too high for a lot of us, I'm afraid. Actually.
Well,
Jesus
I
Christ,
saved
now I
up
got
with a
15.
7.
I hate this.
I got a 10.
so
I got 10
for-
with the nat 1.
Did you roll with advantage,
Ah,
Cass?
shit!
Yeah.
I
No, I
forgot to do
didn't.
a thing.
Roll with advantage, Cass. 'cause
I
we
always
get
do, yeah.
advantage.
There you go, 24.
Yeah.
24, there you go.
It's only me who rolled
if you were
double
thinking
nat
Hellish
ones.
Rebuke, Beth, I think he's slightly too far away.
No, I meant for Malik.
No, I know. That's what I meant.
Feet, yeah.
But yeah, so for those who failed, you take 22 points of psychic damage, and you are frightened of the dragon for a minute, or like end of your turns you can.
Do we take half if we passed?
Yeah, success you take half, and you're not frightened. So
There
half
goes
would be 11.
almost all our temporary hit points.
Casting roll.
Yeah, we still have 3 left if you failed.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Oh,
do that one.
Hey.
Oh, hang on. I need to roll for the horse.
Oh yes, you do.
Sorry.
Hey,
The horse is a player, right? So it doesn't get the in.
No. 10.
Yeah, 10.
What was that?
It takes the full 22, and it's frightened.
Yeah.
Is this Baldur's Gate music?
No, I'm not. I'm not using music that I can't use.
Copyrighted. Copyrighted.
Because it's copyrighted.
I know. Let's use the music so we got to mute the whole thing. So.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we may not be a popular podcast, but I'm sure if we approach some companies, they'd be willing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, probably. But that is the that is the end of the flying dragon guy's turn. Drac.
Yeah, since I can't move closer to that thing.
Time to kick Malik.
Yeah, it's just that I can't reach him, so... So let's go...
Do you have any bonus action?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say action dash.
So, fuck, there.
Oh, you 5 away. That's annoying.
No, fuck. It's so... I need to zoom in on this, so...
Yeah, this map's big. You might want to zoom in if you can.
Let's see. Since I only have one ranged attack option, I'm guessing... do you allow all my piercing options to use the piercing
No,
weapon?
because there's specifically a ranged one.
Damn it. What, is there one ranged
There is
one?
not in your one, but when you were picking them, one of them was a ranged option.
Oh.
There's bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and ranged.
And ranged.
The 4 damage types.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
You do have disadvantage because you are within his attack range.
Oh. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Just checking.
I mean, he technically, according to the wording in Fear, he would have had disadvantage anyway. Because
well, he's not
he's
not looking at his.
Well, no, that's not unless it's behind total cover. It's counted as seeing it. Otherwise,
it says within line of sight.
Advantage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. Oh shit! Just guys, actually down. Gumbo.
Yeah, you're gonna need that one.
Someone's gonna have to win this fight.
That's so annoying. A 29 does hit, but it's not a crit.
We just had to self-sabotage.
I assume your right wasn't on it as well.
Because I haven't activated my...
Yes. 9 points of damage. Cool.
And then we go again.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like he takes the full magical
15.
damage of piercing?
Yes. Yeah, he does take that full damage. That definitely hits. Oh, no. Sorry. 15 misses.
15.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I looked at
He's got low AC! We win!
Yeah, because that's what that means.
And then I'm gonna put away my crossbow and take out the Black Fang and the other one.
Stellar Seal.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, sorry.
Activate my right on both of them. So I take 10 damage. And that is my turn.
Cool. As a... Oh, I need to actually roll something. Hold on. Yeah. As a legendary action, Malik is going to... So you watch, obviously, in one hand, he's got that, like, golden halberd. In the other hand, you watch as almost this water-like crab claw forms around his hand as he's going to make a tidal claw attack against you, Drac.
Uncool.
20 to hit.
That hits.
So you take... No, in fact, he's not going to deal damage. He's going to grapple you.
No!
So he grabs you in the claw, and you feel this, like, sharp, cold energy around, like, your abdomen where he's holding you there. So you are
Dude,
grappled.
I'm not into hugging.
But that is his legendary action. It is Nyx's turn. She...
Oh, so I don't move closer to you?
No, you're, like, grappled where you are.
Okay.
Does that mean his arm is out so that we actually can be closer to him to hit him?
Specifically, I said it's a water claw. So it's like his hand is like 5 feet out in the zone, but the claw is reaching the rest of it.
Do we do like Hunter rule so we can cut off his arm?
No. That would get...
Does he have any shiny red spots?
No, not yet. I assume he will by the end of this fight. Nyx is going to... I didn't plan this far ahead. Yeah, she is going to look at this creature, this dragony looking thing, and as a bonus action is going to use that new winter power that she got. You watch her hand goes white momentarily as her eyes flash that same sort of icy bluey white color as she launches this zone of frost around the Drake. Let me roll the save. 20 succeeds, ignore me. That's a bonus action. As her action, she's just going to launch 2 Eldritch Blasts at it because she can. Now with a high plus to hit. And here's a question, because she can do it if she chooses. Do you want this thing to be pushed away, or would you rather it be in the place that it is?
Pushed away is fine.
Okay.
Does that affect gargantuans?
Yeah, it's just the... whatever it's called, the invocation one. Repelling Blast. You can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you. There's no size limit.
That's hilarious.
So it's 11 points altogether. And it is pushed 10 feet backwards. Oops, that's the wrong one.
I don't know if this is how this works. So, since they are different bolts, does that mean it gets pushed back 20 feet?
Some of them say once per turn. I believe this one is once per turn.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not.
You sure? That seems really
Repelling
weird.
Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line. It's as I've played a warlock with the pulling one. The pulling one specifies once per turn. This one doesn't.
That's weird.
So I will say it's pushed back to like there-ish. I'll move it to like there so it looks like it's on the ground because it should be a bit on the ground. But yeah, that is Nyx's turn. Maeve, Beth, you here?
I am, yes.
Okay.
Just in time?
It's your turn.
Amazing. Okay, where is he? Sorry, the dog is on top of me right now. Get
it's
down.
as bad as ducks.
Milo!
Except this time, he's not trying to claw her.
No, he's trying to get in my bag. And then every time I pull him away, he bites. Well, not bites me, but like play bites. Like, guides my hand. Maeve, I wanted her to be able to get close enough, but I can't remember if I used my Grave Touch.
Your grey thing I don't think you've used today.
I haven't used it today. Okay, so one of the... It's really hard to see it on the...
Yeah, one of the things is the grey steps, like a misty step.
Yeah. How far can I move with it? Is it 60 or 30 feet?
It's 30. If you were to run as well, you can get up to him.
Okay, let me just reread.
Can you see my line there?
I'm not on the Roll20, am I?
The James is screen sharing.
Yeah, but he's on.
Sorry, I was looking at
That's
spells.
fine.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Look at his stuff.
I was planning my turn. Sorry.
Fine.
But yeah,
I need
you could get up next to him if you wanted to.
I don't know if I need to get next to him. Let me just read the spell again. 30. I need to be within 30 feet of him.
Within 30 feet of him is
The problem is I'm gonna end up getting Drac if I do what I was gonna do, and I don't really want to. Drac, what's your wisdom like? Would you say Drac is wise?
No.
We're not doing this again, are we? I think we've already done this enough to Woo's character.
I was just gonna say, like, when you say I don't want to hit Drac, I was like, oh, good, so she's not Ollivander, and then, fuck.
No, this is why I asked what your wisdom was before I said, yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway, because fuck your character.
I asked about the next
Pete, you're not defending yourself.
I can't get any further than that, can I?
I mean, you can run to.
Can I? Okay.
Within 30 feet with her.
James, can you do me a massive favor and just go back to the Roll20? Can I get to? So I'm 30 feet. Okay, so I can't move on the map, but you see the line that Rayard is on?
Yeah.
If I go that way, and I get within a 30-foot radius of him, but not Drac, do you see what I'm trying to say?
I don't think it's possible for you to. I mean, you would have to. Oh god, let me.
But it'd be 60 feet in the diagonal direction.
Like you could.
Like
if,
that.
If you were
Can
trying
she
to get
there?
Let me see. Hold on. Oops, that's the wrong.
That's a big radius.
It's wrong.
Is it actually 30 feet?
30-foot radius. So like you could go there.
Yeah.
You'd have to get to. That's 50. So you would.
You said the pool is 10 foot.
The pool is 10 foot deep, so you that would be half movement if you were to walk in it. Because you'd be swimming. But you could get to here, teleport, and then walk the rest of it, I'll say.
Okay, I'll do that then. So it's
So
my
use your
grey step and
So-
my full movement.
Yeah,
Just
so you
gonna
get
say
to.
that I do have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Now you tell me. No,
And then the radius is that.
yes, perfect. So I'm gonna cast Wail of the Banshee.
Mm-hmm.
And I need him to make a wisdom saving throw. But
Mm.
do I have a thing for this? In my form of dread.
You're on low.
Okay, he needs to make another wisdom save.
Oh,
Or is
Jesus.
he's probably immune to being frightened.
He's not. I'm just debating.
Whether to give him immunity right this second.
No. I think on the whale, he's going to use legendary resistance.
Oh, you mother!
He's only has one though, right?
That's my. Oh
No,
my
you
god.
can
Okay,
have,
so
like, any
one
amount.
of my pact slots
I know.
you wasted. Okay, cool.
It's part of the thing to
Yeah, okay,
If
I
it
have
works every time, it
two
won't be a
things I can
fight.
do.
and then it's then a wisdom save for the form of
I know,
dread.
because it doesn't do damage, so
Oh yeah, that's true.
forget it, doesn't matter.
Wait, does it not do half damage on the save?
Doesn't
Yeah,
do
No,
any
because he
damage.
used the
Does it-
resistance.
No, he saves from the spell. I think the spell still does half damage. Let me look.
Just
Forgot I
says
have your
on a
sheet
failure, a success
Uh,
causes them to take half damage, so
Yes.
half of 5d6 psychic. Plus, I think it's 1d6 from my form of dread thing.
Form of dread. It's only a fixed necrotic damage, I think.
It is.
Which you could
Oh, no, it
swap.
isn't.
It's psychic. You could swap it and do the extra.
Yeah, but then it's going to be like he's freaking. Milo, you've just been out, mate.
Betty's barking as well. It's been an absolute knob.
Dax is fine. I mean,
just
do you want
rub it in even more? Dax is fine.
Do you want to swap it to necrotic?
Sure, and I'll do the extra d6.
So the extra damage dice worth of. So it's 19 halved to 9.
Cool.
Points of necrotic, and then I'll roll the other one momentarily. Wisdom 19.
Yep, he's fine.
Okay. I need to roll. He's fine. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Cassian is gonna steady aim and shoot the weird thing.
Pew pew.
He's a rogue. He only gets 1 pew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pew.
true.
But
21?
it hurts a lot.
Yeah, one pew is all he needs. A 21 hits. So it takes. That's the wrong weapon. Ignore that.
Dagger or wounding. What?
So it's 11. 26, half to 13, because it's not magical.
By the way, just did we retcon that I gave Cassian the rapier?
No, we didn't.
We didn't do that. Yes,
he's got a magical dagger. But
yeah, just so I know.
I just don't think he's ever used it.
He has.
He
He
has
used
a couple times,
to fight against it in the elemental, like the last fight
Oh
you
yeah,
guys had.
yeah, okay.
But that is his turn. Sidon.
It's just the fact that he's miles away.
Not from the.
No.
Oh, he's got frightened of the thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bugger.
For Sidon, he can get there. He's a monk.
But Simon's frightened as well.
Not only of the thing. I'm going to deal with that thing next turn. So in my turn, we should be able to not worry about that after my turn.
What, are you going to cast Banish on it?
No, better than that.
Right. I'm going to run up to him. I'm going to unarmed strike first. Disadvantage.
Okay. Yep. Oh,
13.
sorry, I should mention.
You straight roll, surely. You had the advantage. Unless
yeah, that was my first one, straight roll.
Yes.
Woo, you
First
can make a wisdom save against the frightened.
Then I will do that.
And
it's with
wisdom. With advantage.
Yeah.
20, you are no longer frightened.
Nice.
A 17 misses though.
17. Okay, yep.
Why was I even afraid of that big word?
Second unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm. 22 hits with the disadvantage.
Nice. For 8.
Mm-hmm.
I will then action surge.
Okay. Yep.
And that one.
that one misses.
Mm-hmm. Go for my final one.
23 hits.
23.
Nice.
Okay. 1 second.
Holding.
The bludgeoning weapon forceful attack thing, right? It says on a successful hit, I can allow it. Do I have to call that before the attack, or
I'll allow you to do it. It is usually before, but I'll allow it in this case.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure because the word in there is. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna forceful attack on this, so it does an extra damage die. I'm also going to do my Agent of Order die as well.
Guys, he's stacking the stuff.
I'm stacking. So it's An extra. So let me just do the unarmed strike. Nice. Extra damage die.
Nice.
6. And the Agent of Order.
Oh yeah, it's a wisdom.
It is a wisdom.
19.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's an extra force damage.
So altogether, that is 1923. Nice.
And then for my bonus action, because I haven't used it,
Mhm.
I will spend a cheeky key point to Flurry of Blows. Unarmed here.
Monks, man, I'm always surprised when they get so many attacks. 14 misses.
Yeah, no worries.
I feel your pain, Pete.
This last one will be my pushing attack.
Okay, you're gonna push him backwards into the tree, try and impale him like Logan. Spoilers. 25 hits.
Logan Paul got impaled by a tree.
So
I watched that video.
That's who I was talking about.
Is that guy hanging?
Oh god.
I'm going to savage.
I did think it.
I'm going to savage attack and roll that.
Oh, I'm surprised it went up.
Wow.
It did go up. And then it's a D6 from the pushing attack. He doesn't need to make a save. Pushing attack straight up says that it's going to be a huge or, huge or smaller or something like that.
Well,
he's a big boy.
He's huge.
It's large or smaller.
It's okay, cool.
Yeah, large or smaller, it must make a strength save.
Cool, that was something points of damage. Okay, cool.
So Sidon runs up and he kicks him in the stomach.
Not in the nose,
man.
I can't reach his nose. He's 20 foot up.
That's fair. He is a bit tall. Cool. That was a decent chunk of attacks, and you watch every time you hit him for like, anything more than like, low damage rolls. You can see that sort of element of his like skin starting to like blacken and like peel slightly, but he's completely fine. That wasn't me saying he's blooded. Don't worry. That's your turn. He's going to use a legendary action to make a halberd attack against you.
Cool.
32 to hit.
No, I have a 33 armor class.
So as he's grappling Drac and you hit him a few times, he like moves the halberd up, like he moves his hand up the halberd, and he goes to like whack you along with the sharp side of it. So you take 12 points of slashing plus 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay,
Jesus.
I will take the 10 points of radiant.
Okay.
I will use my reaction to drop the slashing.
Okay.
Where is it? Where's my deflect attacks? Here it is. Ah! It's 1d10 plus 12.
Roll, let's just see.
19. So I take none of the slashing damage. I will spend a key point to redirect, and he has to make a dex save because it's weird now.
8.
Oh, he fails it. Okay, he takes 2d8 plus 4 damage. I bounce the I take the radiant, but by touching the helmet, but I'd sort of like move it out the way, flick up, and just kick him twice more in the stomach. For 16.
Nice. Good roll.
Hey, first time that's worked. It's a DC 15 save.
Nice. He just like, as you kick him a few times, he just looks at you and then spits out like golden fey blood into the water. But that was, he took more from his legendary action than you did. Slab.
Yes. So, I thought.
Oh, you need to roll a wisdom save, Pete.
Oh yes.
Oh, yep.
Yes,
Da-da-da-da-da. advantage because it's a magical effect?
Yeah. Yeah, it's no longer friend. Nice.
Yeah, the halberd gave me a wake-up call.
Just like, shake your head.
Damn it, Pete! You ran out of range.
And what?
Big monster.
You ran out of my range.
Big monster.
I'm gonna give you bless.
It's fine.
Big monster.
However,
Give it to the people you're right next to.
No.
Well, I was literally going to cast. I could have cast it for everyone else but me.
Well, now you get to include yourself.
Yeah.
Well, there's also Maeve.
But what's the range of bless? It's 30 feet.
30-foot radius.
Yeah, you can get everyone
I can't.
apart from Maeve.
30-foot radius.
Yeah.
I think you're hiding your zone, but that.
Well, I can't share it, but yeah. Oh, can I share it?
I think you.
No, it's just 30 foot. It's not radius. It's 30 foot.
With 30 foot. Wait.
What? It's a 30-foot. So it's a 30-foot radius
within a 30-foot range.
Yeah.
I've got range, not radius.
Yeah, but
it's anyone within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, so if
Well,
you're
that's
there.
I thought it was like for center, and it was like I can't.
Well, you're the center of it, I assume.
Yeah.
What
So
you trying to cast?
Bless. So you would miss Sidon, but
Yeah,
you
that's
could
what I mean.
get everyone else. Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do then. Where is it? It's there. So
It's that, yeah. Just shuffles forward down the stairs.
there. One.
One more.
So I may as well cast that at a level 4 now then. Rather than the level 5 I was going to do. But basically, everyone but Maeve and Sidon gets a bless.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
And the horse.
What does do again?
D4 to attacks and saves.
Okay. Cool.
And then turn order. I will.
Did you give it to yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will give a bardic to Cass at that point. It's just like. Because turn order, and I presume Artron's going to be doing some sort of non-direct stuff. More saves than anything.
Cool. So, Cass, you get a bardic inspiration. Let me do that. Is that your turn, Matt?
That will be my turn, yes.
Cool. Artron.
Hopefully this works. So I'm going to, terrified of this big old long boy snake, Artron's going to point his finger at it.
Did Slab fail that save for the friend? Okay,
Nope.
Cool. Archon's going to point his finger at it and be like, snake! But I'm going to cast Polymorph on it.
Okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Before that, can you roll me a d6?
A d6, sure.
Yes.
So a dog 6.
Cool. Polymorph is what save?
It is wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Okay. So as you target it with the polymorph, you see as one of the scales moves and it gets reflected back at you. Can you make a wisdom save?
Oh, interesting.
As if you cast it. What? You have to be honest. What were you going to turn it into?
A seahorse.
Seahorse. You're a seahorse.
No, I've got advantage on saves.
That's true. You're not a seahorse, but that is your action.
Do I use... No, that's my bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does that consume the spell
It does
slot?
use a spell slot, yeah, because it would have still hit something.
Yeah. Okay.
Reflective scales that reflect saving throws?
Yeah. If it's specifically targeted with a spell.
There we go. Okay, that's irritating. Okay, that's fine. I can still do other things. I am going to then need it to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
What's this against?
What? Against the snake thing.
No, I know, but what are you doing?
An intelligence saving throw for what's it called? Mind Sliver.
Okay. Intelligence. This thing's not very intelligent. It rolled well though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I only do that scale thing on like reaction?
You don't know.
And that's frustrating. Okay, I can still keep trying to do that. My plan is I've got a spell that forces a d20 roll to be a 1. So I'm gonna like seahorse it into a magical container that isn't a bag of holding, and then I'm gonna like just yeet it off somewhere. That's the plan. Okay, so with that, then I'm gonna use my the horse is going to use its action to its movement to go 45 feet, kind of up and away. Oh, okay. And discretion is a better part of valor, and just get the fuck out of there. But as its action, it's going to dodge.
Okay, so I would say you probably
don't think that extends to me though. I don't think that extends.
It's just a horse.
I would say you probably get to about there because you're going up and moving. But...
Yeah, I don't want to go too high because this horse just took a fucking beating as well. But yeah, okay.
Cool. Cass.
Oh, I need to make my save now, don't I?
Yes.
And I'm blessed and highly favoured. 21.
Nice. Everyone succeeded on the second one. That's true.
James.
Okay.
Sorry?
Horse.
Oh, the horse. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, God, I don't have a sheet open for this. It's its own thing.
And in the meantime,
but yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I'll move here. 30 feet. Can I see the snake from where I am?
Just. I'll say yes.
It is gargantuan.
Yeah. It's
okay,
like long.
Polymorph failed, so it's still normal snake.
It is. It's a sneaky snake.
Going to 5th level Flame Strike.
Which?
I need a dex saving throw.
From Malik or from the Drake?
The snake.
Okay.
The dragon.
Dex
I'm going to use my... Yes.
10.
It fails. And I'm going to use my Blessing of Gold to add some damage to this.
Go for it. Roll some damage. This thing is... Well... Keep going.
This thing is going to die.
Wait, nope, that's Flaming Sphere. This is Flame Strike.
Wrong fire spell. So it takes 18 fire
and 16
and 8 radiant. It is resistant to radiant
and
damage.
I'm going to add 5d8. 22.
What type of damage is that? Is it fire or radiant? Because that
let's do radiant.
I just said it was resistant to radiant if you could pick.
Oh, fire.
I don't know if you can pick between fire and radiant. I can't remember with the ability.
Let me check.
You sort of need to check just in case.
Very important, very big distinction there. Because
it would either do 22 or 11.
Or 11.
So it just says when I deal radiant or fire, I can.
Okay, I will say because it says both, you can make it the fire.
Nice.
Cool. That was a hefty chunk of its hit points.
It better be.
Oh, I forgot I have a gauntlet full of energy that I could have expelled onto the well, I'll do that later. Do that next round.
And that's a bonus action. I'll do. No, you know what? I won't do anything as my bonus action. It's fine. I'm happy with the things.
As a bonus action, you stand there menacingly. Yeah. Dance off, bro. But that is the end of your turn. That is the end of the round. Let me do that. It is Malik's turn. And at the start of Malik's turn, because he managed to hold concentration for the entire round, you watch as, I was saying at the beginning of last round that it was moving between that like blue and black, like negative energy shift. Yeah. You all see as this entire area suddenly shifts, as parts of it get darker and others glow sort of bright bioluminescent. Let me show this.
Map change. Ooh.
Oh shit! That's
We've gone to the negative.
So cool.
And you might notice. Hold on. While in the spirit realm, Malik gets a second turn on initiative count 10.
What? Oh!
Huh?
What? Oh no!
He's still got to hold the concentration up, so if you break the concentration, we'll go back to normal, but he's got it up. So, being...
I should have hit every one of the fighters just to stop this from happening.
So, the area shifts, and you see Malik get this, like, vicious-looking smirk on his face, and that grows. That smirk sort of begins to grow into almost partially a snout, as those beholder eyes sort of fall back in place, and you see his eyes
full Ganon.
his whether like the turquoise is, you watch as it, parts of it change. Some of it only changes a little bit to more of like an oxidized copper look, but parts of it change to like a coppery orange as he changes to his draconic aspect, and he is going to let forth in a line, because you all lined up perfectly for me.
No, he had dragon form.
Yeah,
like,
he's a water dude.
Yeah,
water dragons.
Copper dragons can swim.
They're very misty.
I'm gonna need everyone in that line to make me a dex save.
Do I even get the save?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is this a yes or is this a oh shit? Because I've already used my reaction. Is it a
evasion isn't a reaction. It is a magical effect.
I wanted to just make sure.
So it's advantage then, or...
You have advantage, yeah.
And don't forget Sweetie Blood presses as well.
Yeah, so Cass, all other than Sidon, the rest of you are blessed.
Yeah.
Do I need to over 25, by the way?
You actually all managed to succeed it. The DC, I will tell you, was 23.
Holy shit.
Cass, you do only succeed because of the blast.
Yeah.
Bumps you up to at least a 23.
Wait, even on the even if it is like a nat
20? I think so with saves, but
okay.
Saves don't.
Yeah, you can argue with me if you want.
No. No, I agree with that, because if you roll a nat 1 on a save and you're like a rogue, you can make it go up to like a 10.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, so you see, like, he launches that acidic breath, and those scales, he sort of forms these, like, hardened scales on him. So, obviously, you do all take half side, and you don't take any.
Sidon sees it happening, and since he's so close, he sort of just, like, pushes off from the snout, just moving it off-center slightly.
So, Sidon takes nothing, but the rest of you take 22 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then he is also, seeing that Sidon dodged it.
Gotta spit better than that, bitch!
He's going to make some attacks against you now.
Yep.
He just said bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no, that's, ignore me. Yeah, he's gonna make 3. We'll start with the claw, because he has, you know.
The claw!
The claw. Oh, no, he can't, because he's already grappling. Drac, ignore me. He's gonna make 3 attacks against you with the halberd. 26?
That'll hit. This time.
No resurrections this time. So you take 18 points of slashing, plus 8 points of radiant. Second one, 29 to hit.
Yep.
9 and 9, 18. Third one.
Oh.
23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For
wait.
Oh.
What is your DC?
17.
Oh, yeah.
17.
17.
Yeah.
I just need to check. 1 second.
I think it's a D6, so you'd have to. No, you would have to roll a 6.
You'd have to roll a 5.
Well, no, because 5 would bring it to your armor class.
No, it wouldn't. 23, 20, 19, 18. Oh, no, yeah.
Haha, my math was correct.
Where is it?
It's a reaction.
Well, yeah.
Actually, it wouldn't. It wouldn't matter because meets it beats it, doesn't it?
Yes.
It would drop it. It would drop me if you rolled an actual 6. Yeah. It would drop it to 17.
Yeah.
I'd still take the hit.
Yeah. No, then never mind.
Save your reaction.
Fuck you. But that is his turn.
Wait, how much damage was that last one? Because that might have been the
28
exact number. Yeah, it was.
Oh no, you down?
He just did 72
damage
in a turn.
Yeah.
And it was exactly 72 damage.
God.
Oh.
Sudden is
so I assume that's my cue to begin healing.
Shit, I insulted him.
Yeah, he heard. You said bad, he said fuck you. That is his turn. It is the dragon's turn. It is going to... How far can it move? Pretty far. It is going to... Oh, let me roll a dice. Never mind. Yeah, it's going to fly forward to right here in between 3 people. And Cassian's on the hit it, so he's going to make his bite attack against Cassian. And then he'll make a claw attack. Oh, does it do 2 or 3? Yeah, 1 bite attack against Cassian, then 1 claw on Slab, 1 claw on Nyx. First one, bite. 13 misses Cassian. Second one will be for Slab, with a claw. 13, I assume that misses. Third one will be Nyx. 10. If it was another 13, I'd be like, what the fuck? And then, as its bonus action, it's going to... So you watch as the scales sort of shimmer, and 3 spectral versions of it form as it casts Mirror Image as its bonus action. Mirror Image, what do I do for that? I'll just do 3 of them. Let me just grab the spell so I have it. Cool. Drac, it's your turn. At the start of your turn, because you are grappled, you do take 11 points of cold damage.
Haha, it's halved. So then I take 5 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you're grappled away from him, so you're not technically... I'll say, if you want to try and hit him, you will have disadvantage on it, because you can, like, maybe reach. Or you can...
throw the sword at him.
Yeah, no. You can use your action to try and escape the grapple, if you want. It's an athletics or acrobatics check. If
yeah,
you want to do it, but...
I don't want to take more damage from being grappled, so I think I'm gonna try to...
Okay, so it is an opposed grapple, so it will be your roll against his athletics.
So, can't I use acrobatics? You said?
Yes, you can use acrobatics, yeah, but he will be using athletics.
Yeah, and this is... That plus 4, I guess?
Plus a D4.
Oh, a D4, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'll wait and then I'll save because...
So
16? He can technically fail this. 32.
Nope.
He doubled it.
I'm double grappled.
Son, where the fuck are you moving?
Sorry, I had my hand on the wrong screen.
That was the action, right?
That was your action.
Yeah. Can I use the bonus action to call in the beholder?
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm gonna shout out to everyone, "Beholder time!"
Okay, so you watch as from below Malik, where he's standing. I've realized it's like Fullmetal Alchemist. You watch as the large eye of the Beholder Lord Lithdruk appears in the ground. And sort of right beneath Malik is this zone of anti-magic, so he is currently unable to cast any spells or change his form or whatever. For this round, if I just some anti-magic, that works. Is that your turn?
Since I can't move, yes.
Cool. Nyx is going to... she's flanking with Cassian. So she is going to, with advantage, cast a... Oh, can she heal Sidon? That might be more useful. 60, she's within range 2. Does she have Healing Word? Surely, right? Yes. Ignore me. She's not gonna cast a damage spell. She's gonna use her second level spell slot to Healing Word Sidon. So you get 13 hit points. So you're no longer unconscious. You're just on the ground.
Enjoy your little nap.
You're just on the ground like a little bitch.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna kick him again.
And then as her action, she is going to within 60 feet. No, he's gonna succeed that. She's just gonna toll the dead on the Drake. So it's a DC. It's a wisdom. 22. Never mind. God. Okay. That is her turn. Maeve, it is you.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. It is. Why don't you think it's 3? 29 will hit.
How many do you have now?
It's 2.
3?
I almost said 3 again, like I did last week, but.
Oh right, it's next level. That's 3, right?
It's 11th. I think you get 3. So the 29 hits, the 19 misses. So it is. Max damage. 15 points of force damage.
I need him to make a wisdom save as well.
Is this against the big dude, the Malik?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Malik wisdom. Nat 1.
Nice. So he's frightened of me.
He's frightened.
Unless
he should be.
Are you gonna pass a legendary?
No, I'm not for a frightened.
He needs to make a con save against the Ookie Spooky thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's going to be a nat 1 as I use the Snake Eyes spell. Oh shit, that's 10 feet. Sorry, ignore that. sorry. I'll silvery bobs it though. I
can silvery bobs it.
You're in the air. So...
Yeah, but isn't he massive?
That is true. Yeah.
I was going to say I could silvery bobs it as well if that was the case.
He needs to roll. I mean, he needs to roll a nat 1. No. Oh. Should I roll again for the silvery bobs?
It's someone silvery bobs.
You already rolled with.
I'll re-roll it. 18.
Okay. I'm gonna give the horse. No, I'm not gonna give the horse advantage. I'm gonna give Cassian advantage. So he doesn't need to fucking waste his bonus action.
Cool.
And his movement.
Cool. He is frightened. That was Maeve. Maeve, do you think it's a bonus action?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to use this on my phone.
You have your bonus action grey teleport if you wanted to move somewhere. I think that's the only thing.
Fine.
Okay. I assume that's your turn then?
Yep.
Cassian is going to stab the thing with his dagger.
With advantage.
26.
Nice.
So it is... Jesus.
Nice. 38.
20. So, yeah. Wow, it's a lot. It needs to make a con save. Dragon, where are you? There you are. Con save for the wound. Fails, so it does take that. So it is... Jesus. 8, 4, and 26. That dragon is suddenly looking bloody hard. Oh, add mirror image up. Let me see. I need to roll to see if this hits. D20. 6 or higher. 3. Never mind.
Oh.
Goes through.
Hey,
no, it goes through. That's what you wanted.
Oh, I thought you mean like 6 or higher. He
No. So 6 or lower, or 5 or lower, he hits. So that's a very lucky.
And yay!
He like Cassian. I don't know. He's still got some of that vision from when he was a vampire. So he's like, nope. You stabs it right in like between the scales. To do a hefty chunk of damage, and as a bonus action, he is going to... How far can he get? Because he's seeing if he can help. Who's soon? Sidon. He's within range, so he might tank an opportunity attack to try and help. Yeah. Okay. He's going to tank an opportunity attack. From...
Does he leave the threat?
Yes. He does... Oh, no! Oh, no, yeah, claw. It doesn't with the bite, but it can with the claw. 14? Misses anyway. So he's going to... he just, like, ducks out the way. Fuck you! And is going to say to you, Sidon, hit that scaly prick! And that's his Master of Tactics help action, so you get advantage on your first attack roll.
Awesome.
But that is his turn. Sidon.
Okay, I will stand up using half my movement. Bit dizzy, but
fair.
Not as bad. I will get my spear, and I will do the piercing weapon technique, piercing attack.
Go for it.
Since I have advantage on this first roll, chances are I will hit it.
29 will hit.
Thank Christ. So he will take a... it's one-handed, so it's the 8 piercing, 4 fire, so 12 altogether.
Nice.
Now, that's my martial arts die. Because I'm one-handing, would it be a D6 on the damage die? Because that would be the weapon die. If in one-handed for the pierce.
No, I'll say it could be your martial arts.
Nice. It was a 4 anyway. So I stab him with that. I will then jump up and I will try and punch him with an unarmed strike, concussive smash to lower his next wisdom save. Come on, big money, no whammies.
Oh,
Nice.
that definitely hits.
Can I add my lightning? I don't know if I needed to call that.
No, you can do it after.
Do it after. Because I do it after, would that mean that wouldn't get doubled?
No, let it double. Let it double.
Let it double.
It works with paladins.
Alright, cool. So, first, we got the
12.
bludgeoning, 12 on that.
Nice.
And then it's what is it? 1d6. So 4d6, so 8d6. Okay. Can't actually roll that on the dice roller because it only goes up to 6.
You do /R 8d6.
Yeah.
I never use that dice roller. I just write it in. Oh, nice.
25.
So that's 32 altogether.
Yeah.
No, 37.
And because I'm pretty sure I can do this once attack, not once a fight. I'm going to add in my Agent of Order extra die as well. Would that also get doubled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that's another 10 force damage.
Nice. I need to roll a pretty hefty
17.
concentration check right now. Is it 17?
If it's 35 halved, it's 17, yeah.
It's more than that. It's 37, it's 47. So
that's 23 then.
23. Nat 1.
Hey, we got it! We got it!
Just before his turn as well. So the map...
We won the fight, just like that.
No. No. So you hit him so hard, the map changes.
I like to think that Sidon hit him and the lightning from his gauntlet just splashed out all over and just shattered the dimensions.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure broke.
I just broke dimensions with my punch. See, I am that strong. I shatter dimensions.
Interdimensional punch.
You're lucky.
Super boy
His eyes like, oh god.
We're never going to hear the end of this.
Yeah.
He does need to make a wisdom save as well.
Okay, yeah.
We're traveling a fucking weeb.
Not one! Oh god, so he's restrained.
He's restrained.
He's restrained.
I like...
No,
he's
not immune to restrain. God, I should
not
have
immune to
that.
restrain. Nice. Then...
Wow.
So he hits him so hard, he shatters his dimension, right? And his aura just sort of flames up around him and just sort of so it's like his key itself is just turned into fire that's just sort of holding him in place, almost like a wolf bearing on its prey, just to hold him in place. You know what? I've done so much damage that I was seriously considered trying to talk to Damien, but I'm actually going to use my bonus action to spend a key point and do flurry of blows. Instead.
Fair.
Yep.
And because of the Beholder thing, he can't cast a spell to to move. 16 misses. Oh no, he's restrained, so 22.
Yeah.
Sorry. Still misses.
No, the second one misses, but the first one on the 22.
22 misses.
Oh, 22 misses.
Does it?
So you strike down, and how do I explain this? You hit, but the hardened dragon scales seem to...
Oh, you've bumped his AC up.
His AC is bumped up just to the point where you can't hit him with the dragon scales.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, so his AC
Well,
dragon
we get to
scales...
know what his AC is now.
We can take a guess. His AC right now is
probably
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't tell you what it is naturally, because you don't know, but 23.
I punched him so hard, I shattered dimensions, and I made him evolve. I forced him into evolution. So he got harder dragon scales to stop me hitting him.
And he can't even do that. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
And can I just say, Wu using the Beholder thing is really helping right now, because it means he can't use a legendary action to
You're all welcome.
move.
It also means, interestingly enough, because I broke that concentration, he didn't get his turn next. So
no, I know, yeah. He is going to use legendary action to deck you, though.
Yep. Totally fair.
He's going to do it. I'm going to actually roll something to see if he does the smart thing or the thingy, or the other one.
So this isn't a roll for him.
This isn't a damage roll. 12. He's going to, in rage, ungrapple Drac and punch you with his tidal claw. Because he's that pissed at you. Yeah, because he rolled with 12. With disadvantage, 20.
Still hits.
Still revolves.
Okay. 25. So 20.
I've got to give the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to
give it to me.
No, I'm going to give it to Drac because I'm not going to take advantage of that in a minute.
Okay. If I do, I'll say it's that. It's a trophy. So 24 points of bludgeoning damage as he decks you.
Oh, he's back down.
Only bludgeoning damage.
It is only bludgeoning, so you could.
Okay.
This is Pete. This is he was doing he's doing the move because he wanted to hit you with his hand.
Yeah. Okay. Big money, no worries.
I know you might be able to get out of this.
That's. There is a chance.
Oh.
18. So that's how much damage is that left?
8. No.
6.
6.
6 damage left over.
My math is great. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I actually stay up.
God. All because he wants to punch you and Drax on grapple.
Yeah. So I'm on. I take 6 damage. I'm on 7 HP. Woo! He takes the punch. He sort of lifts up. I didn't hear no bell.
But he doesn't get a second turn. So Slab, it's you.
Cass.
Yeah.
Are you going to be healing or not? your next turn.
Did you forget what I said? What you just meant?
Yeah, but you also said right. I got to heal then.
Yeah, no worries. I'm about to mask your wounds.
Okay. In that case, because reading what mirror image says, targets.
Yeah. So if it's an attack roll, it's still.
I am going to.
But if it's a save, you're fine.
I am going to cast Scatter in this radius here.
Okay. Con.
Yes, it's a con save of 19. I'm going to cast it at
11.
Is mirror image concentration, by the way?
No, it's not.
With 25 thunder
takes
damage.
25 points of thunder damage. It's up. That's about as much as I can say.
That's why I had to ask. I was like, right, okay. And then I'm not going to risk the movement, but I will give a.
He doesn't have a reaction.
Oh yeah. In that case, I will probably.
In that case.
No, but here's the thing: is in like it's hard because of he can still do that straight line. And then again, he's got that thing in the way. Is the dragon breath.
Mm-hmm.
He can't cast spells, can he?
He can't right now.
Can't cast spells, and I know the dragon breath's magical effect, but it is
the dragon breath is similar to a dragon's.
Got to roll to get it back.
It's not a roll, but he can't do it in a row. He has to swap out of it and back into it.
You guys are in a lovely line again. I'll just point that out.
Yeah,
I was already in the line to begin with. That's the problem.
And I mean, he can't use his breath, so you're fine for now.
Yeah. I will give a bardic to Sidon this time.
Mm-hmm.
As in, don't go down again.
I don't intend to.
You always intend to. Every fight we've been in.
That was your inspiration. Not congratulations, you shattered a dimension.
Oh god, we're not gonna. You guys aren't gonna hear the end of this.
I'm gonna take modify memory and make him think that that's the end of it. Okay, I've been thinking about
to modify his memory when you go back to Sam.
I've been thinking about what to do for a little while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast at 3rd level Tasha's Mind Whip at the Snake and Malik.
Okay.
So I need them both to make intelligence saving throws, please.
Intelligence. I'll do the dragon first. Oh Can you roll me a d6?
Fuck. So I am going to be casting this from Rayard. Sorry, I should have pointed that out.
You would have said that beforehand.
No. I was thinking. The only reason I didn't is because I was debating which spell, and I was literally like weighing the two. Sorry. I would have said sorry. So it's the manifest mind thing.
Okay.
To shoot from a point of origin.
I'll allow it.
Just in future.
Yeah, sorry.
Intelligence.
I'm trying to juggle a lot of spells here. So it's 2.
That's for the dragon.
15 for the dragon. So the dragon can try to reflect it at Rayard, but Rayard is not a creature as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm not even going to roll.
So he can now. He takes 6 psychic damage, which doesn't seem a lot, but the benefits of the spell.
Halved to 3. It's resistant.
Oh, it's resistant to psychic. Interesting and useful to know. And can't take a reaction. Moreover, it can only move or take an action or a bonus action. Yep. And the same for Malik.
If he fails, you know what I'm doing. It's 19. Is that a success?
I'm just going to double check because I upped my spell save DC. It's only 18. That's fine. He does save, so I think he takes half damage. I'm just going to double check.
What level spell?
Yeah, it takes half. It takes 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then.
Oh, let me check something. It was. Hold on. Because he's got a. Nope. The other one was. No, sorry. I was just seeing if any of his many effect on him was going to change that, but no.
That's fine. And then as a bonus action, I am Gunster. Actions, bonus actions. I'm gonna do nothing this turn. I'm gonna move Rayard as a bonus action to there. So what I was debating was between Mind Whip and Arcane Hand. Yeah. So and then I'm gonna move kind of move over here. So I'm not quite in a line with Maeve. It's got 90 feet of movement, so presumably got enough. Going to come down a little bit, so it's like floating over the water. Unless we're doing Minecraft.
It's the same from Harry Potter.
No, it's like Minecraft physics. If I get knocked off the horse, the water will cushion my fall.
I mean, the water's 10 feet deep, so if you're not that high up, you'll be fine.
And then I'm going to get the horse to make its wisdom saving throw.
Is it still frightened?
It is still frightened, yeah. Presumably. Will be for a little while because it doesn't get advantage.
No, there you go.
No, he rolled a 15. I just pressed it twice.
Actually, let me see what the DC was.
It's like 17, I think you said.
It was 16, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well. Scared horse. I'm like, whoa there, girl. Whoa.
Cass.
Yes. I'll move 5 feet down, remaining in a perfect line for the flame breath to come.
Again, can't use his breath. You're fine for 2 rounds.
Okay, everyone I want to heal is within 30. Yes, you are too. Okay, I'm going to cast Mask Cure Wounds.
Oh,
nice.
Sorry, one more thing. I keep forgetting this. Sorry. Malik's got disadvantage on its next attack now because of my echo thing that I keep forgetting I have the echo discontent
He already does.
thing.
He already does his
okay. It'll be the snake guy then.
Okay.
And I will re-roll the one.
That's for everyone in that range. So everyone Maeve and Archer.
So re-rolling the 1, you say?
Yes.
So it's 28 plus
6. Jesus, so it's
34.
34.
And I'm going to use my Blessing of Gold to pump it up a little bit for Sidon because I know he's about to do some shenanigans again.
Sidon? Never.
Sidon? Shenanigans? Never heard of it.
3d8 to Sidon.
He doesn't know the meaning of the word, literally.
8.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing, but it's all good. It all
okay, wow.
No, I just mean I didn't mean it like that. I meant because
you're not getting it again, Sidon.
On
just got
8 to roll an 8.
That is true. But you did just get healed for 42.
Oh yeah.
If you don't like it, you can always use your bonus action to heal. Mr. Two Levels in Fire.
I do have a slot for that. Yeah.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Cool.
Thank you, Cass.
Third.
You better fucking appreciate it.
Third round. Malik is. He's all right.
Well, to be fair, it's only really been you that's hit Malik.
Maeve hit him for a pretty chunky.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like, the snake thing is that took the brunt of the force.
Yeah. Oh, and it did. Malik, because he can't move, he can't cast any spells, and
You can only attack.
he can only attack. So yeah, he's gonna make. He'll make 2 attacks against Drac, and then he's gonna punch Sidon. Actually, no, he can't because Drac's out of the range. So he's gonna punch Drac with the Tidal Claw. He can do it in any order. So he's just gonna punch all of you. He's gonna punch both of you. 2 on Drac, 1 on Sidon. So first one is
Yeah,
with
but what was the fight after the
Disadvantage.
12 seconds?
So,
19.
Just
19?
hands. Just
Yeah.
hands.
Malik's like, okay, I'll throw hands.
Is that to
Um,
Drac?
That's to Drac, 19 to hit.
I'm gonna use my skeletal armor.
Mhm.
So I raise my AC by 2. So
Mhm.
he misses.
Nice. I think it's a D4 rounds.
Yes. And I have that for 4 rounds.
Damn. Wow. So your AC is
That's
what?
good.
20?
20.
21.
Wow.
21.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, means it.
Yeah.
Next. Also on Drac. 16 misses.
Good.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna try and deck Sidon.
Because scars.
Because fuck that guy.
Sorry, I can't use my reaction
20.
for this.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
He is going to grapple you, rather than do damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Right
yeah.
where you, right where I want.
Don't know how he's grappling you because he's restrained, but
Well, he's grappling me
physical
with a water claw.
That's true.
He's grappling me with a water claw,
at the
and
end of
my
his-
energy is holding him in place.
at the end of his turn, I believe he's not restrained. He's not anti-magic.
He's
he's not-
restrained until the start of my next.
Okay, so he's still restrained. Let me look at Maeve's frightened thing. Until the end of her next one. So he's still frightened, but he's no longer anti-magic. Okay, so then this is sort of after, as his turn's ending, he's going to... Yeah, so you watch as he grabs you, Sidon. With the
Sidon's got a
Tidal Claw.
smug grin on his face now. He's like,
You-
"What are you gonna do?"
You begin to like feel these sort of vibrations, and the water around begins to ripple, and you hear him beginning to like chant it would be Sylvan. I don't know what he's saying, but he's like chanting some like conjuration type magic in Sylvan currently. But that is his turn. It's the Drake. It
It has disadvantage. You can undo one thing.
Yeah. That's fine. It got its charge breath.
Oh, fuck.
And you're not in a line, but you guys are in a nice cone. It will.
Fucking damn it.
It's like it's the
hate
scene.
this bridge.
It's the scene from Endgame where Scarlet Witch is fighting Thanos, and she's like fucking the shit out of him, and then Thanos is like, "Oh fuck, I can't win. You can hit me." So Malik is going to, because it will hit every creature in range. It's also going to hit Malik with this to get all of you.
Does that mean he might potentially be frightened?
He's already frightened.
He's already afraid.
Yeah, but of the dragon.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, so I need all of you guys in that zone to make me a wisdom save.
Oh, no, not again.
We've still got advantage, haven't we?
And some of you are
Yes,
blessed as well.
And some of you are blessed. Yeah, Peru. Peru healed you guys for silly 32 or something.
32.
No, I healed
everyone
for I think 29, and I healed Sidon specifically.
No, because
you replaced one of the ones with.
So it's 34.
Yeah, so
it was 34.
35.
Thank you.
Again, because I'm not on the page.
Say that again, Matt?
Well, it was blessed as D6. Or...
Blessed D4.
D4.
I need to roll for Cassian.
17.
17. Oof.
15.
Drac, remember you're blessed. Oh, Drac succeeds because he's blessed. Cass, you have advantage, Cass.
Oh. Wisdom save, right?
Only for one more round, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
24, yeah.
24.
So, the only person... Sidon and Drac fail.
But you said that succeed.
Sorry.
No, he got
I lied. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sidon fails.
Yes.
And Slab,
just me.
You save, yeah. Just you. So you take... It's half for everyone else. 34 points of psychic damage. And I forgot to describe it before. You're frightened because as you are hit by this breath, you see this second version of yourself pop out from where you are, and it's grotesque and frightening. The exact wording is they see horrifying versions of themselves. So I mean, for Sidon, it might be a clean bath.
I was gonna say,
no, he knows exactly what's in the meat. No, it's terrifying.
Sidon canonically did already have a mental breakdown where he had two separate selves.
That's true.
It was psychic
one of them
damage,
was
right?
kind of evil, maybe. I don't know.
Oh god. I've had so many that ones. Yeah, Malik fails and is frightened. Still.
So you can't move closer to the fucking snake.
No.
But here's the thing, even if he was not restrained, he can only go one way now.
You could just give him the legendary resistance.
He's not going to use legendary resistance. He's already fucking frightened.
Yeah, but I mean, he's taking 34 extra damage.
It's
psychic.
He's resistant to psychic, so it's 17.
Oh, okay.
But that is the dragon's son because he can't move. Drac.
I am so revealed I'm not grappled anymore.
Nope, you're not grappled. Because of his fucking lunacy.
So I can move to here, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Does it count as flanking if I'm grappled?
Yes, you're still a target that's... Yeah, I'll allow it.
Actually, it doesn't matter. Until my turn, you've got advantage because he's restrained.
That's true, he is restrained, yeah. He is restrained.
Yeah, but I mean... This area isn't safe.
I agree.
Safe.
So I will try to hit with the new blade. I can't now. Argent Sentinel thingy. So let's see. Why doesn't it roll with advantage? Anyway. 28.
28 definitely hits.
Nice, and I'm gonna spend one charge on it. To do the smite thingy. So he needs to make a DC 20 Constitution.
Okay. DC 20 con 28.
Yeah, so he takes half of it. Let's see. Yeah. On a failed save, blah blah, blinded. On success, they take half damage. Yeah. So let's see. It's one hand. So
I imagine you've got blinded as well.
Fuck.
So it takes 10 slashing, and which one is?
The Crimson Rite is the last one, so
2.
the Force is the middle. I think. Yeah, slashing 2-hand, Force. The Force is 7.
Yeah,
the Force is 7, and the Crimson Rite is 2. So it's the 7, right? I think. Sorry, it's the 7, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 7 Force, which he is not resistant to. And then your right isn't active, is it?
It's active, yeah.
Oh, it is, yeah. So it's 2 what kind?
Lightning.
Okay, cool.
And then we do the force damage thingy, right?
Yeah.
Does this work?
Oh,
does.
Jesus.
So he takes half of that.
14 points of force damage. Nice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna attack again.
Mm-hmm. 24 does just hit.
Nice. And I'm gonna spend another charge, by the way.
Mm-hmm. So it's 14, 9... Nope, it's 14, 7, and 3, so it's 24 plus... Oh, it's a con save. 29.
Yeah, so you still take half of this.
Jesus, okay. Another 12 points. He's currently chanting, Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka.
Is he not making concentration?
This isn't a concentration thing.
Oh god, he's just standing there dancing and singing.
he's vibing too hard.
He's doing the haka!
Yeah, kind of. Anything else?
Yeah, my bonus action, I would attack with the Black Fang.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. 28.
28 hits.
And I'm gonna use a charge on that one.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna do the Fang of the Hunter.
Okay, it's like a poison hunter smoke, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, right, I need to roll the damage as well.
Yeah. I'll tell you, he's bloodied. So that is... He is resistant to the poison, but it's 17.
Oh.
18. Cool, he is bloodied.
Alright, and the Crimson is also lightning, by the way. Because I did lightning on
I assumed. Cool. And you're watching with each, turn passing. The water level is beginning to rise, and you're seeing as it, begins to churn and get stronger. And it's, starting to rise up on the platforms that are, a bit of thin water as well. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Just a casual whatever amount of damage that was.
Still didn't break a dimension though.
I didn't get to do anything.
That's fair. Next is going to everyone's no one's too hurt.
The horse is hurt.
Okay.
What a shame.
She's currently not worried about the summoned horse.
There is a 15 health Sidon.
Oh.
The full brunt of that bloody mouth laser.
She's so far away though. She can't heal you for any
so
good
high
amount.
Yeah, it's called being frontline with no health.
You're fine. She's got bigger problems, aka giant snake in front of her. So
yeah.
She probably actually can't see you very well either. So she is going to do a... she shouldn't do an attack roll because it's got mirror image up. So she is gonna... She doesn't have that spell. I thought she had that spell. I lied. Oh yeah, she does. Blight. That's the spell I was looking for.
Is he going to do its reflective scales?
It's going to say it might.
Well, light don't target, does it?
Yeah, light specifically targets.
How does it?
4.
You're thinking of like Sickening Radiance or
kill. So it's a con save. Which it fails. I'm rolling so many ones. And
on the bad guys.
Takes 34 points of necrotic damage, and with 30 hit points left, Nyx, you watch as she reaches out a hand, and it's that mix of that fire and ice from the hell and the Ice Queen. And you watch as she reaches out the hand to it, and from its form, it almost like crystallizes in ice before the fire burns it away, and it gets dusted out of existence. It is dead. And I will take it out of the initiative. Very nice.
Is Malik still afraid of it?
Well, that's
a great question. I don't think you can be afraid of something that.
No,
it could just be sleeping.
Well, okay, so I will reiterate the wording. It does say
I know
it is within line of sight.
Yeah, but it's to be fair, I do still get scared of dead spiders.
Ha, pussy.
Your call. I'll happily not be frightened.
You also, in fairness, get scared of animated spiders, like as in computer animated.
Yeah, you.
James, this isn't about me.
I mean, you did say it got
doesn't
dusted
like
by the blight,
which is fair.
I will say, the frightened ends on you and on
and on the horse.
And on the horse.
He's actually still frightened until the end of my.
Yes, he is still frightened, but not of that. Yes, but that can next thing is a bonus action.
She can move and heal if she's got a healing word.
She used her spell as an action.
Oh, of course. Sorry,
hold on. She is going to walk forward though to here.
It's on the line.
It's fine. Is she gonna do that? No, because I mean she'd already no matter where she moved, she'd be in the line. In fact, she's gonna walk over to here and just say, the water level's rising, maybe be careful. That is her turn.
How?
Maeve.
I told you, he's doing the hacker!
Can I get an intelligence saving throw from Malik?
What for?
I can certainly try. He has a 15.
He fails, so that's... I cannot pronounce the name, Psychic Lance.
Raoul Thullums.
Yep, that one.
Thullum.
Maeve's Psychic Lance. Shall we just rename it to Maeve's Psychic Lance?
Yeah.
It can be Slab-Sonic Lance when he uses it. It's Maeve's when Maeve uses it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it comes out of the eye on her forehead, and it's like this fucking beam. And you need to roll the damage because I can't.
Oh yeah.
It's 7d6. And he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn, and I also need a wisdom save to make sure he's still frightened of me.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me mark off that spell for Maeve.
He's immune to incapacitate, though, isn't he? Because he's immune to stun.
He is. But he takes that.
It's also resistant to the damage.
But I will tell you.
Well, no, I was going to use. I've just completely forgot to say once per turn. Oh, I can't.
Sorry, that was me. I dropped my mouse and it's.
No, it's fine. It's fine. What was I going to say? Oh, once per turn, I can change the damage to necrotic because I need to do that because I know that James said he's. I can't.
Yes. Yeah. So it's another 6 on top of that, so it's 30 points rather than 12.
Yeah.
And it's a wisdom. You might be frightened again, guys. No,
remove
okay.
a d6 from it.
I don't think that matters with a 25. Sorry, 22.
Nah.
So at the end of Maeve's turn, he's no longer frightened, but that was a hefty chunk of damage. He's looked better. He's still alright, but he's definitely looked better. Is anything's bonus action?
Unless somebody wants me to use one of the allies things.
You could do heal or that Ice Queen Blast might be pretty handy just to do 10d8. It was a huge amount of damage.
Yeah. And it could be Poetic
Ice
Justice.
Queen, it's a Gale Force wind, 30-foot cone. All creatures make a con save. But you can probably angle that. Well, you can easily angle that, so it's just him.
Just put it beneath him, straight up.
You do like
Marilyn Monroe's bitch. Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
What is it? A con save?
It's a
DC 21 con save.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Even though knowing my fucking luck today, he'll pass it.
There's still half damage on the pass. So.
Con. There it is. Oh Jesus!
Silvery barbs.
Okay. Less Jesus. 26 still passes. Oh, minus a d6. It could fail. Oh, is it? Is
20?
It's only once.
Yeah.
It's the next wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna give the advantage to. I need someone in range. He's got to be within 60 feet. I don't think Cassian can get it. Oh, he can. Yeah, Cassian again.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to bonus action.
Whatever. Let me roll that damage. 10d8 cold damage.
Does she actually show up and say something witty to Malik?
It's basically an owl carpet bomb. As she flies overhead, I can't think of anything witty to say.
The Iceman cometh.
Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Yeah.
21 then.
Call me Mrs. Whippy.
So that is 20 points of damage, and I mean he is restrained, but his movement is also halved until the end of his next turn.
Oh my god, this poor guy.
No, it's not poor guy.
Are you doing anything else, Maeve? Are you moving anywhere?
No.
Cool. Cassian. Okay. Cassian is gonna. Can he walk forward enough? Oops, that's a cone. Yes. He's gonna run forward and stab a bitch. With advantage. 24 will just hit. Yeah. Cassian. So that's 9 and 18, so that's 27. Jesus. Plus, I need to roll the con save. Yeah, he's fine. So none of the necrotic, but that is 27 points of damage. And then as his bonus action, he will... God, he's already restrained. This guy's gonna fuck. He'll just say... God, is there even a point of him doing that? He moved 30 feet, so he can't get away.
Does he have his bonus action to disengage and just walk backwards?
He doesn't have any movement.
Oh.
You could try and hide.
Roll into a wall.
Oh, fuck! He could have Hunter's Marked. He...
A bonus action to cast?
Yeah, I know, he could have done it before he hit. He is gonna... Yeah, we'll just Hunter's Mark him. Should have done it before, but it's fine. Hunter's Mark. I'll make it that one. I swear I change it every time. But that is his turn. Sidon.
Okay, he's no longer restrained. My energy is dissipated from him.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the end of your turn. If not, I would have given you the thing.
But he is incapacitated, right, though?
No, he's not.
No. He can't be incapacitated. I've been stunning him.
He's immune to sleep.
So I have a question.
Yes.
And it's about this tree in the center. How high up does it go?
I would say at the top, it's probably 35, 40.
Okay, how easy is it to run up it?
I would have... It wouldn't be an action or bonus action, but I'd have you make a check.
Yes, but does it get me to eye level with Malik?
Yeah. I mean, you could probably be on, like, you know, sort of slightly not the top of it, but you could get to eye level with them.
Okay, cool. Next question. How do I break the grapple? Is it
It is your action. It's a contested athletics or acrobatics check. So it's athletics for him, your choice for you.
Acrobatics for me.
Are you gonna do it?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you
You are grappled. So at the start of your turn, you take damage. I honestly forgot you were grappled. You could have gone away with that.
I knew I was grappled.
11 points of cold damage.
I'm good.
You sound good.
I'm only back to 4 HP.
Yeah,
Name a better duo. Sidon and being almost dead.
I'm gonna have to break the grapple. Yeah, so I will attempt to break the grapple, even though it is my action to do so.
Okay.
And it's contested checks.
It is.
Who goes first, you or me?
I'm just reading. Hold on.
How's he looking, by the way, Malik?
Bloodied.
Yes, he is. He is now well below half. He doesn't have
better be.
I've done 6 damage this time.
I will roll first if you want.
Who is still very hurt?
Sidon.
Sidon.
Sidon and the horse. The horse is a horse.
To be fair, no one cares about the horse.
I do.
Slap, if you heal Sidon this turn, I could maybe do big damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might do that.
He is. 10 is a fail. You could use a hero point if you wanted to, but that's completely up to you. Okay.
I'm gonna have a.
I mean, you have a bardic, but it won't get you to 24.
No, it won't. I'm just having a look.
You need a couple of levels in Barbarian.
He's already multi.
Okay, for the record, I genuinely thought about that. It was either fighter or barbarian that I was going to take levels in.
I
chose
maybe
fighter.
would have gone.
Aren't your bonus action heavy enough?
The reason I chose fighter genuinely is because I did the math. Rage damage would have done the exact same damage as my regular martial die because it only adds a +2 to the damage.
Plus,
and
I mean,
have a +2 modifier.
Battle Master stuff is fun.
Battle stuff is fun.
Fighter, yeah.
I'm just having a look at my bonus actions. I want to see if there's anything in my Step of the Wind that I can break grapple.
It's disengage, but I don't think it's grapple break.
No, I don't think it is. It's not like freedom of movement.
If you're desperate, I could vortex warp you out of it.
Yeah, I probably should have asked you to do that before I waste my action trying to break out of it. What I will do is... can I do this? You can take the disengage action as a bonus action. Sorry. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do patient defense. I'll spend a key point to bonus action patient defense.
Cool.
Damn it! I hate being patient.
As a legendary action, Malik is gonna. Yeah, so you watch as I forgot he wasn't what's the word? Anti-magic anymore. So you watch as from like his sides, like his ribs, you watch as like conjured. He conjures 2 additional arms onto him as he changes form. So all the draconic stuff like vanishes, but he gains 2 extra arms.
Like squiddly diddlies,
or are they spiritual arms?
They. I will say anyone who's proficient in history. I'll say Arcana. Anyone's proficient with Arcana can make me an Arcana check, and I'll tell you.
I'll make an Arcana check.
Also, I don't know if Drac is, but
27.
Say Drac would have got it with advantage.
Yeah, I'm not
Arcana.
proficient in it. So.
Okay, Arcana 27. They look somewhat similar to the arms of a Glabrazu, which is a fiend that has 4 arms.
Huh. Is that demonic or devilish?
I've forgotten, so I'm just looking.
It doesn't matter.
Not particularly for this.
Okay.
How do you
they're
that?
demons. If you want to know, they look like this. If anyone.
Yeah, cool. Galabras. I've used them a few
Very
times.
Cool.
But they don't look exactly the same. It's like echoing that sort of look.
Are you sure? Are you sure he didn't just create 2 arms and then his fucking claw arm decided to become physical instead of water-based? Because he looks pretty similar to that. Like, to a T.
I just see General Grievous when he
General Kenobi.
Yeah, like when he gets his 4 arms and trying to.
But that is his legendary action. Slab.
Yes. What I'm going to do from this point, because so I don't know how hurt Drac is.
Or
I know Simon massively hurt.
On a scale from 1 to 97, I'm at 80.
Very specific. But I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh, another Mass Cure Wounds. Let's go.
Yeah. For 32.
Wow.
Can I assume that also needs to be?
Pardon?
Is that also to be?
So yeah, it's Mass Cure Wounds.
You select 6 targets.
He selects targets within the range.
It's a radius. It's radius circle for me.
Yeah, I know, but it's 6 people within that radius. But like you could get everyone there.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So
like,
who?
Okay, it is actually a full 6. It is actually a full 6 people there.
Okay,
in that range.
Well then, everyone in that range then.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 32.
I'm back at full, baby.
Same here.
I'm back at half. Like I said, Malik, I didn't hear no bell.
Anything as a bonus action, Matt?
How high are these, by the way?
They're like
broken pillars.
They're like slightly out the water, so maybe an extra 6 inches up to a foot. Not much.
Because it's more for the fact it's like, can you stand on them so I'm not in a direct line?
You can stand on them, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll move like there.
Okay.
Sort of thing, and then I will.
Whoa.
I will give.
Can I have it? I need it for what I'm planning.
I'll drink another bottle now.
Cool. There is your Bardic. I'm just thinking if Malik wants to use legendary action to hit someone.
Isn't he still doing his haka dance?
Oh, that's true. He does use legendary action while he's doing the haka dance. So he can't. You're right. Thank you. Cool. That is your turn, Artron.
Yeah. So Artron is going to try something different. He's going to fly.
Daring today, are we?
Daring today. He's going to fly in front of Malik. And shout at him because, like, presumably Sidon is like, I'm going to say like raspberry jam coloured at this point.
Yeah, he's black and blue.
There's a mix of colours. It's very strange. There's like blood. It immediately dries and my wounds heal, and then they're back again. Open.
Yeah, it's pretty
like
gross.
Rocky Balboa,
like paper mache with blood.
And like Drak's been hurt. I think Cassian's been out like relatively okay. He's been healed a few times. Artron's, believe it or not, still got some of his temporary hit points, so he's fine. But so he's obviously Malik's hurt as well. So he's going to fly up and call out to him, Malik, stop this now. Let's end this madness. Surrender. For if you hurt any of my friends, there is no pact that I will not make, no shortcut that I will not find, no spell I will dare not learn to punish you for it. Stop right now, and you can end this and keep your life. I'd like to persuade him to stop being a dickhead.
Not to surrender, just to stop being a dick.
Okay. Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Well, I think I've got advantage from my silvery barbs.
You have to, so it is a straight roll.
And a bardic.
Bardic.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's persuasion straight roll. 11 plus, what is it for bardic? D8, D10?
D10 at this level. Oh, is it D8?
I think it's D10.
D10
next.
I think it's D10 next level.
Yeah.
No, it's D10. It is D10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Is law
I
they get it early.
Okay, cool.
24. Nice.
What a roll! 21.
He looks. Are you like up?
Say I'm about face level for him, yeah.
Okay. He turns to you, and you sort of see. Obviously, he is obviously covered in blood. His blood is like gold.
Ka-ching.
Yeah. And he wipes like the blood from the corner of his mouth, and he says, I will not be brought down. I am going to kill you all.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool.
And then he continues to chant.
It was okay. I will ask you, was that my action or was that?
I will allow that. I will say that can be your action or bonus action.
Okay. I will have that then as a bonus, if that's okay. And then as an actual action, I'm gonna like shake my head in despair, the hubris, the foolishness of man. As I put my like hand to my face to like Willrike a face palm, like a spectral hand shoots out. I want to try and uppercut him with an arcane hand.
Can you make me a charisma save?
Yeah, sure. Probably not. Oh yeah, flat 0. Okay. 2.
Yeah. So you go to conjure this hand, and he says, he like, with his now 4 arms, one of them like wags its finger at you, and he says, not in my realm. And you feel the magic ripped
Does he do that?
I just have to ask, is he stopping a conjuration spell? Because I may be wrong, but I think Big B's hand or arcane hand is evocation.
Is it evocation? It doesn't actually matter.
Evocation.
It is any spell, but I was just I that's weird. I feel like it should be conjuration.
Yeah, I thought it was as well.
Doesn't matter. It is any spell, but he says not in my realm, and you feel the magic ripped from you as he takes control of your spell and casts arcane hand next to you.
Oh,
am I controlling on it?
No, he is. It is his spell. You do not use your spell slot. You use the action.
Okay, cool.
But it is a hand that he is in control of.
So you lose the action, but not the spell slot.
Yeah,
he just takes this. I think that is such a better way of doing counter.
1 second, I'm just gonna check one thing for it. It's an object. Cool, that's fine. I'm gonna then use the rest of my movement to move away from that thing. Hopefully that was a reaction, and the hands don't get to make a reaction.
That was his reaction, yeah. Okay.
Hey, fuck you and die slowly then. Don't bother me. I've got shitloads of spell slots left. I can go all day, baby. I'm barely hurt.
Yeah, me too.
I just actually need to read this. Okay.
I'm gonna fabricate some fiberglass in his throat.
Jesus. Cass, it's your turn.
Yes. I will move here.
Okay,
And I'm going to shove the primordial crystal, the primordial gem in his face, and I'm going to cast 7th level prismatic spray.
Okay.
So I need a DC 18.
Angle this away from Drac.
Yeah, no worries. It's a code, so
that may have been used.
I can do this.
There you
can hit
go.
that on the hand if you
Thank
want.
fuck for that.
The hand has AC 20.
Yeah, I've got it up.
I don't think it gets to make saves though, because it's an object.
So yeah, I can hit both.
I guess it depends on the ray. Well,
yeah, it is.
I'll decide that.
It is 60, 60 feet.
It's a 60-foot cone, is it?
Yeah.
So like.
So.
Oh,
you would.
There, yeah, yep. that.
You're just all right. Okay, if you want to roll the beam, because I think the beam depends on the save.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it. Okay. D8. Do I need to roll individually?
Each one takes an individual roll.
Malik can be first, and then the hand
first is second. Going Malik. 3,
which is yellow. It's lightning hand,
and,
lightning damage.
This is what is going hand.
Hand also 3. Okay,
that's crazy. Okay,
cool. It's a dex save.
Yeah.
For
dex save, and then they take 12. Yeah, 12 lightning damage. I think it's like D8 lightning damage or some bullshit.
Let me roll that.
D10.
Dex 8.
I was hoping Malik got hit with the 8, where you can double roll it.
Then the hand. Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh, wait, I rolled that with Malik's, but it was a nat 20, so...
Yeah.
It's the 20.
Do you still take half damage on a fail? On a success?
Yes. On a... Okay. Yeah. Does the hand have hit points, isn't it? Equal to its own. So equal it to Malik's.
Well, it depends. If it was his spell, then yeah, but it would be hit points equal to my hit point maximum.
He is the one that... He just stole the spell casting. It is...
Okay, so it would be
on all levels except physical. It is his spell.
I like to imagine how this looks in character. Cass is holding up this like giant crystal, like the size of her palm, and all around her like these tattoos for the blessing are activate, and just pull into the gem. It shoots out this prism of colors.
I know it says maximum hit points, but I'm just gonna do it to his current.
Yeah.
Because if I do max, it's just gonna.
Well, it's concentration, so.
That is true. Roll some damage.
42 on the top.
If you want to do it, but I mean, I would. It's 10d6 lightning damage. I would re-roll it.
Yeah. Oh, is it 10d6? I thought it was like 12d8 for some reason.
I think it's 12d6.
It's 10d6. I'm reading
12d6.
It's 10d6. I'm looking at the spell prismatic spray.
There might be 2 versions of it.
Yeah, because I was going to say,
that's
the one
4. That's 10.
Oh, that was weird.
So it's the one he pressed was
30. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm pulling up Ollivander's shit.
Maybe it's the new version. Oh, maybe that version of. God, I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's 12d6. It's 12.
I'm just looking at a defunct version of what the fuck.
You mind if I roll the extra 2d6 then?
No, yeah, go for it.
So 15 plus 27, 42.
42, Jesus. Okay. And then if you want to
exactly
roll
what you rolled the first time.
Yeah, wow. Oh, yeah. Then if you want to roll it again for the hand. Because I think separately is more fun. Oh, actually,
yes.
let me see if the hand stays up because he needs to make a DC 21. 31. Yeah.
Of course he does.
But yeah, roll me some hand damage.
Yeah.
29.
29.
Okay, cool.
I will say at the turn order, I need to just pop them.
Yes.
Hey,
just slightly before, can I have you roll a save?
Okay.
Because you watch as his turn starts.
Oh wait, I actually still want to use a bonus action.
Yeah, but we got bonus action.
Go.
Harness divine power, going to regain a 2nd level spell slot.
Great, good for you. Yeah, so you watch as he finishes his chant, and the water rushes up. So for... Okay, you have to be honest with me, James. How high up were you?
I was head height. I don't know how high that is.
Okay, you'll be fine. So I need everyone but Archeron and Nyx to make... God, what is it?
Wet socks.
Strength saves.
And we don't have advantage anymore.
No.
No, the last
Fuck! I'm going to use the... No, even if I do, I can't save this, can I?
You are still blessed, and some of you have...
yeah, I'm going to use my bless and as well as my inspiration. So that's 10.
26.
17.
21.
Did my 20
damage at any point? No.
Cassian? He must have taken some. He's taken.
No, like, I know.
I've not taken any.
But he also was in the my heal.
He got big heal for both Cass and.
I was gonna say, I feel like he shouldn't be as low as he was. Maybe I accidentally clicked damage instead of heal. But
I'm gonna use
21 pass, by the way.
To save that.
21.
You're gonna have to roll for me.
Yeah, I will. 21 fails.
Does
okay, so I failed.
Then don't bother rolling for me.
Okay.
Because I can't pass.
The DC is 23 for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't get that. I'm not blessed.
Cassian.
I wanted to check the DC before I rolled the ball back on it.
Have you not got the talisman, Beth?
Yeah, but it wouldn't make a difference because I've got like a minus. So I'd have to roll a 20 and a...
I mean, I'll still roll and say, but
sure.
It's unlikely.
Well, yeah, I do need
Never mind. Okay. Yeah, you succeed. The DC is 23. The damage, if you fail, is 23. Weird.
Oh.
And you are knocked prone.
And do you still take damage?
Rushing.
I am so glad I used the hero point for that.
Half on a success.
Damage is halved.
But yes, good luck, Matt.
I did give Pete my sheet if he needs to roll anything or something. Or
did you?
You I sent it
If
via...
you did, I completely...
From Discord. No, I literally just sent it, more or less.
Yeah.
But if you can't, there's someone has to roll it for me.
I'll grab
So I'll be
it
right back.
somewhere. Okay. Slab took damage. Slab failed. Let me just grab Matt's sheet, because I'm the only one who's going to be able to change things on it.
That could have been way worse.
Yeah, I rolled.
That's 11 damage on
11
save.
on... Yeah.
Yes.
11 on a success. So Cassian failed. So he took 23. Prone. Slab failed. So he takes 23. This is the lowest Slab's ever been. And then Sun and Drax succeeded, right?
Yeah, I used the hero points.
Can I Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, I'll allow it. It's a dex save.
Okay, so the change in the damage type, does that reset at the end of my turn or the start of my turn?
Let me look. Damage turn.
Because it just says once per turn.
Once per turn. I think I've allowed it before with Hellish Rebuke. Once per turn.
Well, strictly speaking, like a reaction isn't part of your turn. It's like sneak attack. How you can get sneak attack on a reaction.
Yeah.
It depends how you
then I'll just have to do... Okay, well, I'll do Hellish Rebuke, but change the damage type.
You've used both your pack slots.
Oh, fuck it, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Someone else was saying... Pete, were you saying something?
I literally was going to say that. Do you have the pack slots for it? That's literally what I was asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Malik actually has his turn. God, okay.
Why don't you just fucking kill us and get it over with?
He's fucking hurt.
Pretty beat up. He's below half.
He's way below half now. Okay, he's gonna make a decent number of attacks. The hand is there, but he's not going to use it because it's just kind of a worse version of what he can do.
All right, Jesus.
Yeah, so he's going to make. How am I going to do this? Okay, I'm going to do. Basically, the hands give him 2 extra tidal attacks as a bonus action. So yeah, he's going to make 2 attacks, first on Drac, and then I'll go round. So this first will be Halberd, then the second one will be Punch.
I am grappled still.
He is grappled, that's true. Okay, so it'll be
if he wants to drop the grapple to punch Drac, I'm all for it.
You know what? I'll say because of Archeron's check earlier, he will drop the grapple just so we can lay into people a bit more. Did anyone use their bardic as well? I can't remember.
I did.
I did.
Like in okay, cool. I'm just trying to remember. Oh, I need to make a concentration check for Slap. The DC is higher than that. With a bless, if he rolls a 4, he's fine. Nope. Okay, bless is gone. Good job, me, for remembering that. Why is Drake got a cup on it? I think that was something. Okay, yeah. Malik's gonna make 2 attacks against Drac first, with one with the halberd, one with the punch. 19, I think, misses because you still have your increased armor.
Yes. 3 more rounds.
18 misses.
Misses.
He's gonna turn and he's gonna, execution style. Execution style. He's gonna go for Cassian, and then he's gonna do the same thing with Cass. Cassian first. Pronto's advantage. Luckily, it's advantage. 27 will hit. So Cassian takes 21 points of damage. He's gonna uncanny dodge on half of that, actually, because that's the smart rogue thing to do. Then he's gonna do the same thing against Cass.
Yep.
31.
Misses.
Okay. So you take 28 points of damage. And then he's gonna... That's 4 attacks. Last attack, he's gonna punch Sidon.
Disadvantage on patient defense.
Oh, yeah. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 20 points of
damage. I'm back! I'm back to 5 HP!
It's funny. But that is...
I'm gonna lose an eye at this rate.
That's his full turn. Drac.
You're more likely to lose fingers.
Great, that makes him feel better.
Yes, because you only have 2 eyes, but you have 20 fingers.
How many?
20 fingers.
How the fuck does
your
go
hands
look?
Go on, bro.
Are you about to make a 21 joke?
No, what? You don't have 20 fingers.
You have 10. I mean,
and 10 toes.
Some people might argue you only have 8 because the thumb is a different digit, but I mean, I think that's very
The
pedantic.
only person here who has 10 fingers right now is... Well, Malik has more than that.
Malik has actually hit the 20 number.
Yeah.
Unless his extra arms only have less than...
No, they got 5. Yeah.
He only has 3.
That would have dropped.
It's like Goro from Mortal Kombat.
So I'm gonna attack him with the blade. I'm guessing I'm get advantage for flanking.
Yep. 25 hits.
25. There we go.
So it's 13, 4, and 5.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use the last charge to...
It's a con save?
Yes.
20.
Meet it, so half of that.
So 12. God, he's looking hard. He shouldn't have been such a cocky bitch. Guys, I'm aware of that. He's not. Just want everyone to be aware. I know he's fucked. Keep going. Where?
Alright. Hunter's Mark as well.
Yeah.
1d8. So 2 more damage.
2 half to 1.
And then I'm gonna attack again. 26.
Hits.
Thank God for that advantage.
God, 14, 8, and 3, so that's 25.
How do you want to do this?
No.
Sadly, I can't use the smite because I used all 3 charges. So. And let's see here. One moment. Where is it?
I don't know. Where is it?
What size is he, by the way?
He is huge.
So that's larger than large, I guess.
Yes. It goes medium, large, huge.
Family sized.
He's a full snack pack.
Yeah. There's a bucket for one.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna hit him with the black fang instead.
Oh, so close to a crit. Definitely hits.
Oh, right. Also, 1 Hunter's Mark on the second attack.
Yeah. That's the poison, isn't it?
Yeah, that's poison.
Cool.
So it's halved.
Yep.
But let's see. Here we have it.
Oh. So that's 16. 20. Oh God. Okay.
Plus 2 or 1. In this
yeah,
case.
I added that. Okay.
How bad's he looking?
Very.
That is
his like body just cracking open?
Yes.
Like porcelain glass.
All of these slashes are like leaving these like what's the word? That like crack that's like in his skin. Every slash now is like taking more and more away from his form.
Drac is just going feral on this bitch.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Oh, I should roll some concentration checks. Why am I? He's not going to use the fucking hand. 1, that's fine. I don't even know if I probably would have succeeded, but I don't care. Anything else, Drac?
No, that's action, bonus action, and I'm not going to move. So
you mentioned how his blood is golden. Is he starting to look a bit like he's made out of like the kintsugi?
No, because the cracks are like dark grey black. Like they are like flaking. His skin's like flaking away and revealing. Like
so it's not like the cracks are bleeding.
No,
gold.
That would be cool, but no. Nyx is gonna. God, she's so far away. Oops. She's gonna run forward. Can she get far enough?
Can she kill him too?
I'm not gonna. Oh, she does have Misty. Oh, that's a spell. Never mind. She is going to start moving forward though, and is gonna just heal Sidon.
Thank you.
Wait, all of you took a lot of damage, didn't you?
I think a lot of people have took a lot of damage.
She only actually has. She'll just do a mass healing word, I think, because it's only a third, just to get everyone up a little bit. Which gets everyone but Archeron, who I don't think's taken. Oh, Archeron technically would be in the range, but I don't think he's
the
taking
horse
any
is
damage.
definitely in the range.
Do the horse.
Yeah, do I want to? 1, 2, 3. She actually can't. She's going to get all the people because it's only 6 creatures. It's not going to be much. Bad. 8 healing to everyone around.
I mean,
back in the double digit. I can't believe it. I'm back on 13 HP. That was where
this is why I implemented the you get 1 free drop to 0.
Well, he's not gone to 0.
Exhaustion.
He's not gone to 0. He's just once, but he's just been like low health. And then as
Saladin, if you survive until it's my turn, I can heal you.
I mean, we could heal him to 70 if we wanted.
Oh,
that's fine.
He could heal himself for 70 if he wanted.
No, can't.
What?
You can. We've got a heal. We've got
Torres thing. Torres thing costs heal on one person. As her action.
Saladin, you should use it on yourself.
I think he's gonna die in a minute.
As her action, she
that's 10 turns.
Oh, that's a good point. She can't cast a spell. I don't want her to kill him. And he's got so few hit points that.
Then just skip over to Maeve.
That's true. As her action, she's gonna shout over to you, Maeve. I think you got him. He's really hurt. That is.
Why are you not fighting him?
Don't look at me. Maeve.
Can I Eldritch Blast and then use my Ring of Continual Cantrips to Eldritch Blast again?
Yeah. So I assume you stand up and begin to.
Imagine she stands up. Because when you're knocked prone, I imagine it would hurt.
Yeah, I mean you took damage along with it, so yeah.
So was it like water that knocked them over?
Yes, it was like a rush of water.
So I imagine she stands up, you know, like the thing when you like wipe water off your face with your hand, and then like flicks her hand to the side, and then she's just gonna like hold up her hand and start fucking pommeling him with Eldritch Blasts, like one after the other, after the other, like 4, boom, 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 and I really hope they hit.
20.
Venga voice. Boom, 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 boom.
20 just misses. AC's 21.
Oh shit!
There you go.
That's
yeah.
Higher than I thought.
12 misses. 18 misses.
Come on!
Oh my god!
I'm going.
No! No!
She actually rage quit.
Oh god, now I have to try and fudge Cassian's turn as well.
He's a mastermind. He can give someone advantage.
That's true.
Hello.
You
good?
That is the end of my turn. Please don't talk to me. I need to walk around the house and breathe. I'm so fucking mad.
Welcome to my life.
Don't even go there.
Cassian.
He's got a potion he can drink.
Well, no, he's going to use his bonus action to do the help thing. Hey, Sidon, you got this.
Cassian is lying on the ground, bro. You got this.
Just his thumbs up.
He's going to action dash stand up.
And he will stand up. And as his action, he is gonna dodge. He's gonna be like, "Don't hit me! Don't hit me!" Sudden. God, I swear.
So
if you miss, then I'll have to.
I can guarantee you, I can kill him. He can't like I've got like magic missile. I promise you, he's dead at the end of the turn if you miss.
So I mentioned about this tree. I'm no longer grappled by him because he wanted to hit everything. Yeah. You said it would be like a check. What type of check would it be to climb?
I'll say acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Awesome. I'm going to spend a key point to Step of the Wind - disengage. As a bonus action.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to run over here and then run up the tree, which I do have 90 feet of movement.
You'll be fine.
How much movement would that be up there?
65.
65? Cool. Then I'm going to jump off and kick him in the face.
Kick him in the nose.
Yeah, exactly what I said I've been doing.
How high is he? 45 feet?
No, he's Sidon.
20.
Well,
yeah.
Sidon's
I'm going up to about 20.
Oh, hang on, no, you get slow fall. I'll just imagine if he misses and like kills himself by jumping out of a tree.
I mean, he could still miss, and then after Fudge slabs him, which would be funny.
Yeah. So, I'm going to jump out the tree to try and kick him in the nose. I can make an acrobatics check if you'd like.
I'll say with Step of the Wind, you can have advantage.
Cool.
15? Like I gave you advantage, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so I jump across to, like, actually kick him. Let's go. That misses. 22.
Well,
I got the advantage from Cassian.
From Cassian, yeah. 22 hits.
Well, hang on. Is that help to attack, or is that advantage on your next D20 roll?
Help to attack. It's the
cool. That's good.
mastermind thing.
Yeah. Okay.
When you use the help action to aid an ally attacking a creature.
There you go.
Yeah. Awesome. So that's 13 damage. Still up.
Well, as you kick him in the nose, his nose cracks to one side, and you can see where all the cuts and bruises on his body are. They are like flaking and completely falling off, as like his body is beginning to turn this like dust grey color. As he looks to you, Sidon, like gasping for air, he spits out the last of his golden fey blood onto you, and he says, "I have seen your world go up in flame. Think before reaching to the light." And as his eyes are rolling back, how do you want to do this?
As he says that, Sidon will, as he's in the air, spin round to land the finishing kick, and it's like the energy, his key is just sort of got into overdrive, as this is the most tapped he's ever been, as he just finally lets it all out, and he just sort of goes, "I'm ending this!" Bang! And he just actually just kicks his head off. Not kicks his head off, but kicks him as hard as he can. And it's like the flames of Celeste just sort of engulf and just.
So as his neck snaps and he falls to the ground, you see this shockwave of energy ripple out from where he was/is. It ripples in this turquoise color which embeds itself into the water. This golden color that reaches up towards the sky. And beneath you, the sort of semi-shallow pool grows, pulls down as if by gravity, and cracks begin to form within the water, splitting into this brilliant blue light and the sky dims, and this is what you see.
Well, this can't be good.
You hear a voice ring out. It shifts and weaves through many different tongues, some of them known but unrecognizable. And it says, The magnificent Lord has been slain. His power disperses for another to claim in time. As for his killers, I ask you make this choice. Do you wish to know about how your past actions have influenced the realms? Or would you like to know the possibilities that linger in your immediate present? And finally, are your eyes drawn, set on knowing the faces of those who impact your future? And as that choice is given to you, we will take a break. Okay, so jumping back in, you guys have dealt with Malik, and the area has changed to this weird astral, spiritual sort of look. And it seems like the latent Archfey power has imbued this space temporarily with this magic. So you are asked between looking to the past, knowing about what might happen in your present, and seeing the faces that might impact your future. And over the break, you guys have mostly, as a group, decided on the present. So
I think you should privately message those who didn't want that. Just a little thing.
But then they're going to tell us.
Maybe, but I'll swear you to secrecy. Maybe, we'll see. I might send one line of it. But yeah. So you hear that same voice that it swaps between voices. I'm only gonna do one because my throat's hurting and I'm not gonna do that. But you almost recognize some of them, but mostly it's just voices from anyone, really. And as you have mostly decided on seeing your immediate present, the voice comes back as you hear this. Bjorn and Ilmer await your arrival in their halls of ice and stone. One must be acquired for the tides of chaos to be stemmed. But some you have already met may make your conversations challenging. Winter spreads to the crowned city, but their hearts are steel, and fire from within combats the bitter onslaught. The dynasty tips between darkness and light, with many hands holding their strings. And there is a pause, and I will send it afterwards. There is a pause as that information sort of sinks in, and you see the area beginning to change back to normal, and you just hear, finally, now go forth. Time is with you. For now. As it echoes out, and the area goes back to what it was before.
Well, that was trippy.
Do we know the name Bjorn and Pierre? Sorry,
Bjorn and Ilmer, I have said before, so you.
It might just be that I haven't written them down.
Bjorn is the ruler of Galador. He's the Jarl, and Ilmer is the leader of the Frostwalker elves, also in Galador.
Okay. I think I must have spelled Bjorn wrong.
I mean, to be fair, we did point out last time I sent the name Bjorn. I would spell it properly. However, my keyboard doesn't have
the umlaut.
Yeah.
So
I can't do it easily. So I may as well just type it Like,
yeah, there you have it.
You have to. There is a keyboard shortcut for it. I can't remember what it is, and
it's
I'm
a
not
symbol
gonna look
one.
it up.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I was like, my key and put it together yourself.
I was like, you know what I mean. When I type that, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So it says here, some of you have already met may make your conversations challenging. Who else thinks he means Sidon?
Hey, look at me. I'm absolutely shattered. My hair's disheveled. I'm a mess.
A fire from within combats the bitter onslaught.
So
Sidon, that must be the dragon knife, right?
Try to move your head from one way to the other so you can like move it.
I'm too tired.
You look a little tense there, buddy.
Anybody need healing? Anyone hurt?
I would very much appreciate it.
Shaky hand side and lifts up. I also could do with a bit more healing.
Since I think that's the end of... Sorry, Maeve, did you say you were hurt?
No, I said just my pride.
Well, same. It's pretty shitty, but never mind. We'll get them next time. So both Sidon and Cass get a 3rd level cure wounds. I was just going to roll it once. So 36. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. If anyone is still very, very hurt, I am quite well stocked in spells because I didn't get to.
Cassian is a bit. By a bit, I mean like half.
Do you want healing, Cassian?
I mean, I'm all right, but if you're giving it out, I'm not going to say no.
How? Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was just looking at my spell slots. Well, I don't have any 3rd level spells left, so I'm afraid it's going to have to be a 4th.
There's less.
So, well, I can't help that, I'm afraid. With the best intentions.
How long was the fight? How many rounds was it in the end?
It was 4 or 5 rounds.
It was 4. It was halfway through 4th, I think.
Yeah. So what? That's what, 24
seconds.
24 seconds. Wow. Rapid.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that Drax's mech suit of bones just disappears now.
So I think you need like a mantle to like inject yourself with like healing potions over the course like the entire battle.
Like the suit from Edge Runners.
You got
I was
to get
more
him.
thinking the vitality meter from Monster Hunter.
Oh,
what you have to do is you got to get him one of those hats that you have the beer cans in like the sides, but just with healing potions. And he's just like drinking it the whole fight.
I will be honest. I do have a healing potion in my inventory, and there was one when I took a load of damage. I looked at that and I was like, do I want to use a bonus action for this? Then I broke a dimension. And so I was like, nah, I'm not going to use my bonus action for this.
You could get
wasn't you breaking your dimension
as you... potions belt, because
it was breaking concentration.
Look like I broke a dimension to me, Artron.
Sam doesn't know that.
No. Well,
you punch one and the entire sky and I guess atmosphere broke like glass, and we were back here.
It's true.
Well, so what if, hypothetically, if I was able to turn it back to how it was, like without punching anything?
Can you?
I mean, I could make it look like it did. Well, I actually can. I've run out of 3rd level slot. I'm out of 3rd level slots. I mean, I could upcast. Let me just see. Mage Damage I can cast it at 4th level. Yes, I could do it. I suppose if I wanted. I don't want to. I just, yeah. I mean, very well done. I don't. My pride is hurt because I felt I contributed nothing there. But yes, okay. Well, we're all here though. We're all well. He's going to look over to Malik's body. Is there anything I can steal from it?
The only
I mean, like blood for my alchemy kit and stuff like that.
Oh god, that's not what I was thinking. Yeah, you could take some of his blood if you wanted to.
Well, like, Is it intrinsically different to the Myrmidon blood? Like, is it unique in any way, shape, or form?
It's different to the Myrmidon blood. He's not a Myrmidon.
Okay, yeah, that then. 1 pint of that, please.
But you won't get a pint.
Why not? His body's massive.
Yeah, but I did say he spat
with no beating heart.
Yeah, I said he spat out the last of his blood, so you can like collect like maybe.
He
I would say
the last of his blood out onto me.
you can get a shot glass.
Okay, what about his brain?
No, I'm not going that far.
Archon, I don't know how I feel about you desecrating a corpse.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I did give you those hit points. I did heal you.
Wow.
Yes, that does not mean
that.
Don't
my
fucking
beliefs on
gaslight
desecration
people.
of corpses change.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
not gonna smash his brain open. That's
No,
it.
okay. I was just looking because So is it only when they speak that people have an issue with it? Because when it was an ooze monster, people didn't mind.
What?
You took the brain of an ooze monster.
Well, I took some of its form. I don't know what bit it was.
When did this happen?
Right.
Just after we met.
You are talking about a creature like an animal.
Hmm.
So this is me talking, not Maeve.
Hmm.
And you, right? Okay, let me get this straight. You took questionable parts of an animal, right? Which is like taking the hide. And now you're talking about cutting out someone's brain.
Well, if you're like tanning leather, right, you can use the brain for slurry to soften it.
Yeah, of an animal.
I mean, presumably, I've not tried it with a person.
Sentient animal.
Yeah, well, this is the question. Where does it like those creatures were sending? They had like survival instincts and like they ambushed us and stuff.
The difference is he's ginormous but still humanoid in shape.
Right. Okay.
I'm not objecting to you taking his blood. We're objecting you to cutting open his head and taking his.
Yeah. Sorry. Are we in the wrong here?
Okay. Okay. Fine. I won't.
Brain. No.
What possible need for his brain would you have?
Until I cut it out, I don't know. What if we were able to replicate his ability to change form? What if inside of his brain there is a chemical that can cure hollow fever? What if within inside of his liver there is a compound that can bring the dead back to life?
Ultron, you're towing.
It's called revivify.
You're towing a very dangerous line. It's
okay. I was just saying, there's very few times that anybody gets to, I don't want to use the word experiment, but explore the possibilities of what to achieve with an archfey.
You believe that if you were to cut him open and take his brain, his liver, and whatever else you said, that you would be capable of possibly making those things from his body?
No. I'm saying is I don't know until we've looked.
So
how do you think that people come to
train of thought? Right, you cut out his liver. How do you then find out whether or not it contains the cure to hollow fever, as you put it?
I have an alchemy kit. I can experiment with it. I can run tests. I can see you extract chemicals from it.
What tests? I'm asking you to elaborate on what you're going to do with it.
Well, I would diffuse the various chemicals. I would separate the various humours from the liver because it is a cleansing organ. It separates poison, and I would be able to see where those what poisons it was capable of storing, how it broke down those poisons in the creature's bloodstream. Without doing those things, I mean, how do you think that we come around to mundane solutions to illnesses? Not everything can be immediately cured by magic. Not everyone has access to magic, so cures to the common cold, baking, like we don't know how to do things unless we experiment. I appreciate that it's squeamish, and I'm not asking you to do it, and I've said I won't. I was just saying that it seems very reactionary just to say point blank no, because then how do we progress? How do we learn new things?
Because I think there's a difference between us coming here and saying that we're changing the way that this Feywild is being abused by taking out the dictator of it, and that is very different to killing and butchering his remains.
I am the only one of us here who asked him to surrender.
And that allows you...
Genuinely asked him to surrender.
So because you asked him to surrender, that gives you the right to...
No, I'm not saying it doesn't give me. I've said I won't do it. What I'm saying is, of all of us here, I was the only one who tried to stop him. Stop this coming to a fatality. I genuinely didn't want him to have to die. However, what's going to happen to his body now is going to rot.
It's going to happen.
When I die, when I die and move on, I would like my body to go over to scientists to be experimented on.
So you're making an active choice there. He is beyond the realm of making a choice now.
Well, he's not here to make.
I could attempt to speak with him, if you like.
Do you want to?
I doubt I'll get much of a response, but I can try. Can I cast Speak with Dead on his corpse, please? I can do it as with an item rather than a pack slot.
Is there?
No, it's an innate ability. It's in my.
Yeah, it's your invocation, I think.
I doubt he'll talk to me, but I can certainly try.
Is there? I can't remember. Is there a casting time? Is it a minute or 10 minutes? I can't remember.
No.
Is it an action? I don't remember. I don't think I've ever actually.
I think it is an action. I can't remember.
Hold on.
Or a minute, maybe.
I forgot. I asked you, and I forgot I had the sheet.
I think it's
one
will.
action. It is an action. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a minute ritual.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
How do I ask? How do I ask this? How do I say hello? Can we?
Okay. Well, before that, what I will ask is, what does it look like as you cast Speak with Dead? Because I don't think you ever cast the spell. You've just like seen them.
I know this sounds awful. A lot of people, I don't know actually, who here has seen the D&D movie?
Me.
Yes. Everyone but James, I think.
You know how
me.
Speak with Dead in that is that they like come alive almost.
Yeah.
My thinking is, I've said this so many times, but Maeve is like perpetually covered with like very faint shadows, and those shadows I imagine are like souls that like they're the ones when she does borrowed knowledge they like whisper shit to her, and when she goes into a form of dread they like cover her so she changes and you can't see it. I imagine that they would do almost like a possession type thing, so all of the faint like smoky aura that she has would like focus on this corpse that she's wanting to talk to, and then the corpse would sort of like very strangely and like zombie like sort of reanimate. And I also like the glowy eyes from Baldur's Gate, so I'm stealing that.
The corpse must have a mouth, can't be undead.
No, that's totally original.
Cut it out.
Because it's not like she's talking to a ghost, she's speaking with a dead body.
With the body,
that's the difference between, I think, her innate ability to speak with spirits and this spell to speak with dead.
Okay. Yeah, I was just reading the spell. So yeah, you cast Speak with Dead, and the shadows almost puppeteer him into sitting up. And he sort of looks at you with what I assume her eyes go like purple.
Yeah.
I think because he's under the spell, his eyes match that same purple. What do you ask? You get 5 questions. Till the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. It's under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you're hostile towards it or recognize you as an enemy.
First question is not even going to be about what do you want to happen to your remains. It's going to be, do you regret your decision?
Can we hear the the Speak with Dead? I don't know how Speak with Dead works.
I'll say yeah. He is like physically, even though it's like his body, he is physically speaking.
Yeah.
So it's, do you regret your actions?
Yeah.
I have to ponder that for a second.
While you're pondering that, what else should I ask? Because I would have got your guys' input.
What do you want to happen to your remains?
Definitely ask that one. So, but if you want to leave that to your fifth.
Do you want to get your head smashed open?
Oh my god.
How do you feel about a brain transplant?
Can you give him... I don't know how the spell works, but can you tell him thank you from me? Because he pushed me to a limit, beyond a limit, and
that's not really a question.
Well, like I said, I don't know how the spell works. So.
And you can say it to him.
Do you have
really
an heir? Like someone to like take over leadership?
No, we don't. We
No, we
leave that up to Queenie.
We're imposing our own. We're imposing our own leader.
Yeah.
Why did you do what you did?
No, because I think the answer to that is power. Like, I one of the questions I do want to ask, if people are okay with it. So I'm going to ask, what do you want to happen to your remains? Another one is, why did you want a wish spell?
I was going to say,
that's the one.
That's
I was going to say as well. Why did you do the things you did?
Yeah,
that's what I did ask.
Well, this is what I mean. I think the answer to that would be power.
Yeah.
So I think we already know the answer to that.
How were you planning to get a wish spell?
Well, no, because we know that as well. He was using that creature.
Fueling the elemental.
Maybe, how do we release Torai?
That's a good one.
I assume she can be released now because he's dead.
Well, I don't know. This is the thing, because if we figure out that his spells go beyond death, because maybe he wasn't the one that cast it, maybe it was somebody else. So we need to, I don't know. The only way we'd be able to know that is if we could go and see if Torai could get out now, but I don't think we can.
I have your answer to...
Okay.
It was, do you regret your actions or your decisions?
Yeah.
You see this sort of shadowed form of Malik. So the mouth hangs lazily open, the neck still broken from Sidon's kick. As he says, regretting my actions now would be foolish, for they have already damned me. But perhaps my actions came from haste and of a place that I do not like to go. I was pushed to my breaking point. I could not surrender or do nothing.
I think a good follow-up to that would be, who pushed you to the breaking point? But I won't ask that unless I get the go-ahead.
I personally think this is your spell, and you're the person most in tune with the Fae. I think you use your own judgment.
Yeah, but I do agree with that question.
Yeah okay, so the next question would be, who or what made you feel pressured to take the actions that you took?
You hear, you feel like the spirits imbue him with another breath as he says, many things led me to this. I have been... I'm trying to think of the best word. I have the idea, but I'm trying to think of the word.
Mm-hmm.
I have not been the best my whole life. I was pushed by those around me, by those who came before me. And he looks like, I don't say dead at you because he's dead. He looks directly at you. He looks directly at you.
I imagine his eyeballs, which were just like going in different directions, just like move.
He says, by those who entered my realm, I could never see myself as perfect. As such, I did my best to project that. It is clear that I failed in that regard.
The next question would be, what were you planning to do with a wish spell?
Become greater than I was. I craved perfection. I craved security. That is what I wanted.
The creatures that you have trapped in various locations, such as Torai and Holly, how do we give them their freedom now that you are gone?
My death would free Torai. As for the Hollow Star, she was not trapped by I found her in the realm of stars and made a gate to study what she is.
Oh, it's so annoying. Okay.
We are on last question now.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were keeping track of.
Yeah. The problem is that popped up and I was like, wait, what is she? No, I'll find that out later. It's fine. Okay. What would you like to happen with regarding your remains?
There is like a pause as you get the sense that in life he never thought about it. But the answer given is I would wish for my body to be tossed into the void between the plane, but no, let me rephrase that, between the courts, so I can be free of any boundaries others have. And with that, you see the black sort of shadow strings holding him together lie slack as he falls backwards.
Jeez. Right. I'll be right back. My mom's just called me and she's drunk. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
That
Another spirit is drunk dialing her.
That last answer, his implication there, where he says, "Be tossed between the courts," he means in order, yes?
No, he means in. Well, the assumption is he meant that obviously the courts of the Feywild are floating. I don't know if I made that obvious.
No, yeah. I just forgot.
And the implication is that he wanted to be tossed like between that so he could fall forever.
As he is right now, or would this be like a cremation, toss the ashes? Ashes.
You weren't given a. He didn't tell you.
I mean, it would be easier to transport if it was ashes.
Do you though?
There'll be a lot of ashes, but at least we can fit the ashes in the bag of holding.
I do have, because of the gem, I do have disintegrate. So I could
tomorrow.
Oh, that
you've got 2 levels of exhaustion.
Not from the prismatic. Prismatic is you get that.
And I haven't cast the spell yet.
Prismatic spray is you get that for free. I actually forgot to ask you to roll on the elemental table for that, but it's fine. That does remind me though. As you're talking to Malik's body, Artron, you feel the psychic energy of the beholder in your mind.
This deep duck or whatever it's called.
Lith drug.
Lith drug. Okay. When you say I feel it in my brain, what do you mean?
The notification bell in your brain goes off.
Okay.
Obviously, he doesn't know any languages that you do. So you get the sense that this is like a reminder of the deal you promised him.
Mm-hmm. I will remind people that we did promise to yeet this guy into the astral. Sorry, what was it?
The infinite caverns.
Infinite chasms.
Right, and how do we do that?
Well, you can do that with the gem as well.
Yeah, that's
that was what we said.
Yeah. Use the gem to cast banishment on him. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to cast banishment. You could cast plane shift. But
I don't have plane shift.
Well, the gem, I mean.
Oh
no, the plane shift is 7th. Ignore me. It'd be banishment.
Yeah.
Banishment is easier to cast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Plane shift requires. Maybe the gem doesn't let you use.
I would say the
components.
gem would allow, but it I don't. It's fine.
Here goes nothing. I'm going to banish.
Where is he?
I was going to say he's not. We will say we'll say from obviously the ground where he had shown where they'd done the anti-magic thing for Malik. You watch as from the water he hath risen, and you see this. I mean, I don't have a token for him because obviously it was part of the map, but like it was probably something along the lines of what this size.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Beholder, like, just appear.
Hi guys.
Looking at you guys, specifically looking at Artron because, yeah, it doesn't know any better.
Right, Gus, do the thing.
Yeah.
Get the roll.
Okay, it's fine.
There you go.
Banishment.
That's a beholder. Okay. So you cast banishment on the beholder, and you feel the raw elemental energy from this gem sort of course through you as you do gain 2 points of exhaustion from casting it.
Oh fuck.
But you hear this very satisfying I don't know if that came through. Popping sound?
Yeah.
Thank you. And with a very satisfying pop, he vanishes somewhere within the infinite caverns. Who knows where? He could be in a wall.
Well, at least we didn't have to fight him.
Into the water, just like, oh.
The water is frigid.
God damn it!
Wake up.
Can someone help me up, please?
I'll run over and grab Cass.
Who will I say?
You,
hello. Yeah. They just banished the beholder back to the shadow realm.
Nice.
You all hear the voice of Torre.
Yeah, baby.
Through the.
That's what it's all about. That's what we've been waiting for.
Through the water from the well that he gave to Archeron. Or I guess Archeron's holding on to. You hear him say, "So he is gone. Magnificent. I will be around, and I still might take you up on that offer, Maeve. But not yet. I must help here first.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all, and I'll be here if you need me. I'll be around if you need me."
Ooh, we love you, Torai.
So do we just
here's the thing,
shout
right?
your
Torai,
name,
What?
Yeah,
to my
yes,
understanding.
wondering.
I'm so confused. Woo, you go.
Yeah, well, you go.
Yeah, do we just shout his name or? How do
No,
we
but he's a
contact
pretty
him?
big snake, so you'll find him pretty easily if you're looking for him. You know
So-
about where he is.
He's a fucking snake.
He's advertised as this.
To my own
I
understanding,
mean, he can
Torai.
go wherever he likes, though. So
yeah.
Maybe in one or two places, he'll be fine. Go on.
To my understanding with Torai, he existed here before Malik.
Yeah.
Malik then tricked him and trapped him. He has no aspirations of becoming Archfey.
No.
In my the implication I got from this is that he was just pottering about in a weird way, kind of like a guardian.
Yeah,
type of thing.
He would think of himself as would have thought of himself as the guardian of this court. Not under any jurisdiction, not caring about the archfey that's in power, just helping those who needed it.
Just gonna be like a moving mountain. There's gonna be in the distance, just this slivering mountain. Everyone's just gonna look over and just gonna be like, "Oh, there's Torai."
There he goes.
Majestic.
Look at that guy. He's just a big baby.
Maeve, you also get a message from maybe a voice you might recognize, but not well. But I'll tell you, you recognize it kind of to be the voice of Elsie, who is one of the Strixborn with the Ice Queen. And she says, the lady says she felt Malik's influence vanish. Is that true? Can we finally come out?
Yes. He is... Sorry, that's my voice, not Maeve's. Yes, he is gone.
Been a bit girly there, Maeve.
You don't... Obviously, it's sending, so you don't hear their response, but you just... It sounds like a yes!
I hear the, cut off of the...
Yeah.
Yes!
What?
Perfectly cut screams.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what we'll say is that, actually, I'll ask, is there anything you guys are doing within, the next 10 minutes that's, important?
What, in this room important, or...?
Oh, yeah, in this area.
From my backpack, hand a few to Maeve, and eat the rest.
Sorry,
I deserve it.
Because I asked the final question, and then my mum drunkenly called me, and I had to mute and say, "Give me a minute, I'm playing D&D," and then mute her.
Oh.
So I missed the first half of the last question.
He was saying that he would want to be thrown off into, the void between the courts. to fall forever, essentially, to not be like.
So in,
not in order, just like so. The in the Feywild, the courts are like floating in this like void, so he'd want to be thrown off one of them to like
probably
not
the
be
top of this court into nothingness.
Yeah, to let himself fall forever and not be influenced by like the bounds of other archfey.
Where's the nearest edge?
Can
we fit him in the bag of holding?
Well, I mentioned this, right? What if we cremate him and turn him into ashes? That would be a lot easier to transport.
Well, yeah, but then it would be actively going against his wishes. And I know this guy's an arsehole, but everybody...
He didn't say what form. He did just say he wanted to be thrown off, but he didn't mention wanting to be cremated, but he didn't not say it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it's still
Can we not just, like, pick him up by the legs and, like, shove him, like, head first?
A bag of holding has, like, a opening size, and his shoulders are much larger than that.
Yeah, he's way too buff. He should have changed form.
Can we not, like, stretch the bag of holding open?
No,
if we rip it, everything flies off into the astral sea.
I mean,
please don't rip it. We have so much stuff.
Here's what I'll say. Technically, he is dead, so he counts as an object. So, if you guys teleport somewhere, you guys like if you ask like Sable or Gethin or Wild or whoever to teleport you somewhere, he can be taken with you. Without needing
worn or carried.
So he gets smaller.
Worn or carried, yeah. You just like hold his arm up. I'll count it. I'm not gonna be a stickler about that.
Just because it's an 8, and I want to make sure that we're not ruining Archon's fun here. Can I cast Detect Magic on his corpse to see if there is any like innate magic left within him?
I mean, like there is. There's obviously I can't think of. I mean, I guess Conjuration would be the school of magic, but it's like there's like a magical essence to it. This would be stronger than like most, but it's hard to like pinpoint because he is him.
He's him.
He's him.
Jack mentioned it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna say it out loud. Does he have any actual loot on him?
The only loot that I have written down is those golden braces, which
and I already put them in
which you put in the bag of holding. I'll tell you, they are magical. They can be identified. But what I'll say, is this makes sense. Maeve, you hear the phone line unlock. And Gethin says,
"What up, Bob?"
We all felt Malik's death. God, I can't do his voice. I'm just gonna be lower. God, I started speaking. I was like, oh. We all felt Malik's death. I feel safe enough now to open a portal to get you back, or wherever you wish. I assume you likely have a few things to finish off there, but just let me know when a portal can be opened.
Well, while I have you,
yes.
How does one go about becoming an archfey? I know we already asked you when we were there, but now there is an opening, and I don't want somebody jumping at the chance, as I assume Malik did. Is there like a way that we can go about making sure it's definitely one person?
For someone to become an archfey, they have to be accepted by the Tree of Order. It is different for everyone, but it is not as simple as walking in and announcing it. They would already have to have considerable strength and have enough what's the best word?
Following?
Not following. Enough power within themselves.
Right.
To be given that title.
You said you could open a portal to somewhere. Could you open a portal to that tree?
I could, but they have to be the tree of order stretches throughout the Feywild in various places of power within each of the courts, which is why
he's gonna the meme when the kid's pointing behind them with the open mouth, like point to the tree behind her.
Which is why many of the Archfey have a place where they will stay or be most often. I believe
Does Gethin have a tree?
They're not all trees.
Oh.
I believe Malik's is within the Summoner's Crown, which I assume is where you are.
There is a big tree here.
That might be it. I'm not entirely sure.
Wait, what's up with the tree? I ran up it. Does that mean I'm no Archfey?
No.
Tell him no.
You have to be accepted by the tree, not force yourself onto it and jump off it to break somebody's nose.
Yeah, consent is key here.
I mean, if it's a sentient tree, it would have kicked me. If it was a sentient tree, it could have just flicked me off it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, so what I'll say is that at any point you want, you can teleport between here and the Court of Shades, where Gethin is.
Awesome.
Sorry. But I will say over the next hour, I'll call it.
Can we take a short rest in an hour?
Yeah, if you want. You see, well, first you see Tess, first you hear Tess, then you see Tess, as you see Tess and the Ice Queen, for the first time in a very long time, are able to walk freely in the place they live.
Oh my god, yay. Wait, is Callie here?
Yeah. I was going to mention that Callie and Tia would also have rocked up. And
how's she looking?
And Simon. Oh, you saw her before. She's got fire.
Oh, nice.
You saw her last session because they were there.
When we were at the Ice Queen court.
Yeah, they made it there.
Cool.
Simon, backpack.
Simon, my boy.
Pete, you did that was not right.
I realised.
But I will say also in that time, if Artron would have, you could identify those braces. See.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling a little aggrieved. Like I have to, like woe betide anyone who disagrees with the absolute morality of this party. And I think Artron would do it begrudgingly. But yeah, he would do it.
Okay.
Listen, if you want to cut his fucking organs out, go ahead.
I just feel this is in character. Archon's just if approached by anyone, just feel that if a moment ago you guys were happy to bludgeon this creature to death, and the moment that I want to do so, I'm not disagreeing with you, right? I'm not disagreeing with you here. The moment I ask something that falls slightly outside of the moral parameters here, I get completely shot down. And
you are being a little bit fucking like, oh, woe is me, everything, like nobody ever agrees with me. It's not the case at all. It's just if we do disagree with anything you say, then you go off the fucking rails about it. If you want to cut out his fucking organs, go ahead.
I didn't realise that I've been trying to make every concession possible. I asked whether people were happy with this. They said no, and then just they were so adamant that I was wrong about it that you insisted on speaking to this creature who's just trying to kill you. Just let me finish, please, Maeve. Just as you are so keen to make sure that everyone understands your opinion, I would like to make sure mine is understood as well. Yes. It's a mutual thing. It's give and take, right? I've asked if people have to do this. They said no. I've said fine, I won't do it. And then you went, okay, but just to prove that you're wrong in this instance, we're going to speak to him to make sure
you're wrong. What? I did it to respect his wishes.
But his wishes presumably were to fucking live.
Then he shouldn't have done what he did.
I offered him.
You offered him a chance to stop. He didn't take it.
We must respect his wishes because he wished us dead. So does that mean how far does this go? It's redundant. His desire now is to be thrown off the edge into the infinite abyss, right? To just be cast off into the distance to be allowed to float. Indefinitely, bringing nothing, no progression, no end to curiosity. I don't know what's in there. I simply wanted to see, and so that's off the table. Okay,
Nobody has said you're wrong. Nobody has disagreed with you. We all just thought it was a bit fucking weird out of the blue. But if you want to do it, nobody is going to disagree with you or stop you.
I think perhaps
you are making out like people are telling you no or picking on you or saying that you're in the wrong, and nobody has said that. We are simply putting our opinions forward like you said.
And I agreed with your opinions. I didn't do it. I stopped, and then they continued on. Perhaps, Maeve, perhaps it is best if we all just step away from each other for a little while here, because I think maybe tempers are quite frayed. And perhaps a short break from each other would do us all the world of good, because at the moment I feel that we're all treading on eggshells. And with that, I think Artron's gonna get on his horse and trot off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm going to wait until he's like off, and then I would have turned to Maeve. Desecrating corpse is a grievous sin. I don't think we're in the wrong for stopping him.
I didn't stop him. I simply stated that I wouldn't have done it. But apparently, I can't say anything because every time I disagree with him, it's a problem.
Yeah,
so maybe he is right. Maybe a break is what's needed.
Like, it's not like him, to be fair.
Yeah, that's such a Drac thing to do, cutting up corpses.
Yeah, that's my thing. And I don't even want to do it, so...
Sometimes you get the edge.
I mean, to be fair, if we check on, like, last thing we did something like that, he almost puked, so... So it is kind of
Wait, you did this before?
Not with an archfey, but... like, gnolls and stuff.
Oh.
Like the first gnolls we ever met.
The only gnolls you've ever met.
Yeah.
I did forget about them.
I didn't.
Yeah, because you got your knuckles of bone teeth to remember it.
Maeve wasn't there for the conversation that Archeron had with Sidon when he got drunk, but it was that point when he brought up, like, oh, everyone's always telling me no or telling me that I'm in the wrong, and that was... I shouldn't have probably referred to that because she wasn't there, but... It does just feel like... I don't know.
I think it's all best that we just cool down a little bit, and... yeah, I think he will come back soon, but I think it's just best to leave this as is and not talk about it.
Did you say that we can go to and fro from the Court of Shades to here, or is it just...
Yeah, I said, but I'm going to just before, I'm just going to make a segue, because it was so funny, because Wu said we should all chill, like, cool down, and the Ice Queen walks up, and she says, you said you needed to cool down?
Yeah, but please don't
I'm very
make
cold
me into
already.
popsicle.
Okay.
Wait, has someone helped Cass up, or is he still like?
Yeah, I'd said Sidon. I said Sidon would
She's
come
not been
over.
lying in the pool for.
Lying on the floor like, help me.
Yeah, no, I said Sidon came over and helped her up.
Okay, yeah. Thank you kindly.
I would explain to the Queen what Gethin said about the tree, and then, if possible, go to the Court Shades.
Well, what I will ask before Maeve and whoever else leaves is, would you all give her, or like for those who are here, give her your blessing for her to become the Archfey?
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
She has a following. Seems to like her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we beat this Archfey, and she may be weaker than him. Who knows?
Oh my god.
But if she steps out of line, at least we. I mean, we prove that we get shit done. So
you never know. They might have power. It might get stronger when one Archfey. So
they do, yeah.
They do get stronger. We beat this one.
So then, what I will say is, well, I will ask, who is who's going where? Who's going to Court of Shade? Or is anyone else going anywhere else?
I have nothing else to do in the Fae, I don't think.
What is our plan?
I think it was more just a thing, like, the reason I said that was more just a thing of, like, Archeron flew off on his horse and Maeve doesn't have her horse, so the next best thing she's got is to go to her bedroom and calm down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where, people are going to figure it out.
Well, I assume not everyone's just going to leave, because if Archeron comes back and everyone's gone, that's not going to look great.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm staying here and wait for him to come back.
It's also as well, how you said Maeve's just going to go off to there. Would it be like, in terms of, you said cooling down, would it be she's just going to take her leave anyway and just go?
Yeah, if possible, if she's standing there with everybody, she would give her blessing, and then, if possible, she would just go.
Yeah. I mean, that's completely fair. Like, she can go, the portal will remain open. Gethin's not just going to be like, okay, fuck you guys.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's not like anyone come in with it. It's literally just up and go.
Yeah.
No, she just needs to be away to think about things.
Out of character, is there a way for us to leave the Feywild at this point?
Yeah. If you guys want to talk to, I guess the easiest way for you guys to do it is Gethin, because Gethin will be like, hey, where do you want to go? And he can get you not anywhere, but pretty much anywhere. I'll tell you, in about 24 hours, the Ice Queen will be able to do that as well. And I guess another option is Wild, who is somewhere, would be able to get you to maybe less places, but still somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want us to break apart. I don't know what to do.
What do you mean, not to do? What?
Well, Archeron's flew off his horse. Maeve's gone to the Court of Shades to calm down, but what are you guys planning on doing? Where are you guys going?
I'm planning to I'm going to gesture towards the dead Archfey. I'm going to complete his last request, throw him over the ridge. And I will pray for his soul.
Oh.
And try to recover from the spell. I say still, I guess, hanging from your shoulder, literally.
Yeah. Drac, you're waiting for Artron. What about you, Slab? What are you?
Honestly, I do not know. What are you thinking? You seem to be asking everyone what they want to do. What are you thinking?
I don't know either. I didn't expect us to have a blow up after beating this guy. I assumed we would be fine after that. Feels like since we came here, it's been a lot of arguments all of a sudden. And I know that we barely knew each other and then we just sort of started going on adventures. And I mean, I guess it was time for a blow up, but I don't know. I thought that we would just stick it out, and now everyone's sort of going.
Well, I don't think this is gonna be forever. I think we're just very tense right now, and yeah, I think we all just need to calm down and then think about how we're gonna tackle this. Like, are we gonna stay as a group, or how do we feel about it? But I think it's best to just take it slow from now on and see what's gonna happen.
I think it's just we basically only talk about these things when they blow over, so to say.
Well, I think now is right now, but now is a good time to actually talk about what are our plans for the future. Like, what do we want to do? Do we want to stay as a group or go our separate ways?
I want to stay as a group. You guys have helped me a lot, and I don't want to lose that.
I mean, I agree with you. You guys are great. Thumbs up.
I also wish to remain. There's still a lot of things we need to do, and
there's the whole.
I think I will be able to do them without you.
There's the whole meeting that we're planning in Crown Top, but we can't do that separate.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, I totally forgot about that.
Really,
just that small thing.
If it's okay, can I go with you to fulfill Malik's final wishes?
Only if you're respectful.
Say what you will about him. He may have been a dictator, he may have been a scumbag, but I respect his strength and prowess. And I think, deep down, I think he, despite his murderous intent, I think he harbored some respect as well.
Let's not go too far.
Okay. So what I'll say is...
Happy ending ever after?
No. Maeve... So for the moment, Maeve and Nyx go to the Court of Shades. I know, Wu, you said you wanted to talk to Cassian quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I saw you fought with that dagger I gave you.
Yes, and I helped fuck him up.
Yeah, you did great, but I was thinking maybe you want to upgrade it, and I'm gonna take out the what's it called?
Bloodshed rapier.
Yeah. And look at him, like, get his reaction from...
He gives like a slight, like almost chuckle. As he says, well, it does feel slightly weird to use the weapon of the woman who made my life hell for years. But I mean, there is such a thing as poetic justice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I think I will take you up on that. I mean, you've got 2 pretty good replacements.
Yeah, you can say that again.
He sort of gives a nod and takes the rapier and just says, I don't know what's going to happen. That was a lot. But I guess just try and stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
He he gives like a nod and like a slight wave as he steps and walks off.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave, boys.
And then I can delete that from my inventory.
Oh yeah, let me have that. So the 3 of them go off, and just what I will then ask is, so Sidon and Cass are going to go and do how do I describe this?
Burial.
Yeah, a burial, like
Wow.
enact Malik's final words. Or final wishes, I guess. Is anyone going with him? Any other than those 2?
If Drax's sitting here, I'll probably sit with him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I want to wait for Archeron so he doesn't come back and feel like everyone has left.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Cass and Sidon. The 2 of you go. Well, I'll say what happens. Tess, you see, she sort of goes up to you as you're talking about, trying to figure out what to do, like how to move the body. And she says, well, this might be very morbid, but it could also be very kind of funny. We could make him an ice slide to get him to the edge.
I actually have no other way to carry him instead of but I guess I could incinerate him with a fire spell and then take his ashes, but
if he wishes to remain whole, I would not mind. Say what you will about him, he still maintained a semblance of order, and maybe we treat that with a bit of decorum, and maybe, let's be honest, not everyone here in the court knows what we did. They probably felt his passing, but they probably don't know that we're the cause. Not necessarily anyway. So maybe a procession, a small group. There are a couple of ice giants around who are relatively strong.
What we could do, because that will take some time, we can, for the moment, entomb him in ice, so he will not decay. And then, when the time is right, we can walk him to the edge on something.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
might take a bit of time to set up, but I think once the lady is ready, that can be done, and I'll make sure it is done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you see she does that same whistle, and she doesn't like. You see this like stonework begin to like crack and break as he sort of drops slowly into the water that's like, right beneath where you guys are standing. And then it sort of freezes over in like this opaque, so you can't see through it. But Tess says he will remain there until the time where he fell. I think that makes sense. Well, you didn't die, which is good.
Yeah, that is the upside.
Yeah,
have to say.
Yeah. Well, I'll be over there. I think the lady might want to clear the space. For the ritual. It will take some time for that to happen, but hopefully not too long.
If we are unable to move his body properly today, then
it won't be today.
Yeah. If it's okay with everyone, if the portal is still there, I think I'll step through it and go over to the Court of Shades temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So I think Titan will take his leave.
Cool. I will ask then.
Never seen again.
I will ask then. What is Cass doing?
She's doing a short prayer over the body, wishing the spirit to find peace.
Okay. Well, I'm more like, is she going to stay here for an amount of, like, a bit of time? Is she going to go through the portal, or
she's going to stay here like 10 or so minutes to pray, and then going back and like dropping on a bed or like a hard surface and just
going back through the portal.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So the two people who are left is Drac and Slab. I will ask, are you guys just going to like wait around and watch this ritual?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the ritual and just take some deep breath to center myself, because that fight was rough.
Yeah, so you will sort of watch from the side, and I don't have obviously the full fucking ritual, and it will obviously I don't think you guys watch all of it because it will take. The ritual is 24 hours long.
Oh.
But Tess will say that it is called the Rite of Confluence. And sort of as you're watching, the area does change to that like Aurora looking one as she's doing it. So you get the sense it's like the embodiment of like this place is that like effect. But I'll just change it back for now because I know James is muted because I know I heard his dog barking.
Sorry, I am here.
Yeah. So I was just going to ask, similar time frame, 12, maybe 6 to 12 hours. I will ask what's Artron doing?
I think when he leaves, he goes to the flies up over the city, and then starts heading towards the Convoker's Hold to see just he's got this idea of going to sit in the quiet in the I don't know what you call it, but for me it was like in my notes it's like the Celestial Room.
In the room connected to the Ramble Stars.
Yeah, he'd sit in there, and just like he can't communicate with Hollow when she's in there.
Oh yeah.
So it's not effectively.
You can sense her presence, but
yeah, I mean, she wasn't like super forthcoming with conversation, so I don't know if she would want to say anything, but he would just kind of like not treat it as an empty room, but like treat it as I don't know. Like, he can't think of anywhere else where there's absolutely nowhere that isn't like on fire or hellscape. So he doesn't.
I mean, the Beholder room's empty.
Yeah, he's staying out there.
Would that just be pillars?
It would just be like a cave.
I imagine pillars and goop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he would sit in there for a bit and like try to calm down. For a while, and then he would. I don't know how long that'd take. An hour or two. I don't know. If I'm super pissed off, I just go for a drive for a bit and try to like figure out where all the upset came from. And eventually he would.
You see the rock that Yumi got killed. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, not really. I've forgotten about him. Jesus. Fucking hell. He casts an eye out to the deep space for a bit. Yeah, he's just like. I imagine it's quite serene in there for a bit. And
I mean,
after
it's
a while,
a bit eerie, but it is
depressing,
definitely.
Yeah. So I think maybe after an hour or two, he'd probably have enough. And then he'd like slowly come back. Not sure what's going on. He hasn't got any spells to communicate with people. Doesn't know if he really does want to talk to anyone. He's just kind of like tired and fried. So he would.
But you go back up to the Summoner's Crown.
Eventually, yeah. After like about 2 hours after he left, he would have identified those gauntlets.
Well, Jack has them, so you don't.
Well, okay, all right. Sorry, I thought he was kicked off when he said like he was given them to like identify. That's fine.
I mean,
yeah, he would
pick them, then you have them, but
yeah, whatever. Yeah, he'd go back, like slow, like not directly back. He'd like see what was going on in the city. Doesn't really know what's next in terms of like immediacy and this place that they've just like freed in inverted commas. And then he'd probably like head back in.
Yeah, so
I think a little bit sheepishly, but not like super sheepishly. Kind of, I think it feels like his points are valid, but I don't know.
So like you head back in.
Yeah, about like 2, maybe 3 hours after you left. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see a few people that Tess, Drac, Slab, a few like the rebels as I had them in my notes. Simon, the goat. Actually, they would have got rid of that corpse just lying there. But yeah, you can see like this ritual is underway as like Esquin's like muttering words to herself. You can't like make them out because they're like in like a very strange, like a mix of multiple languages that like clearly mostly Sylvan, but it's hard to get a grasp on it. Yeah, you can see
language, in other words.
Yeah, it's Latin. Yeah, you can see a few people sitting there. I'll just move this over to like there. Is there anything? If not, that's fine. But is there anything you are saying, Atron, to those guys are there, or are you just like coming back in?
I don't really think so. I can't imagine he's got much to say to Tyr and Callie and those guys.
I mainly meant Drac and Slab.
No, he would like come back in, and I think of the like temperature check. He didn't really. I don't know. I'd do like a visual temperature check, see if they were pissed off. If not, he would just like kind of rock up and see what they wanted to do next.
Slab's just sitting there eating grilled cheeses.
Oh God, he's toasting them on fucking Callie's arm.
Hey.
But he's not quite sure what like the next steps are. Whether it's like he kind of wants to go home, like he wants to go back to the prime material plane at this point, but he doesn't know the logistics of it. So yeah, he's not quite sure what's next.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill Archon up on like what have happened and where everyone is and stuff like that. So he knows that we can leave whenever we want. Like
that's back through to the Court of Shades, right? Isn't it?
That is.
I
mean, I'll say
Gethin can get us anywhere.
Gethin can get you most places, or if you wait, probably tomorrow, the ice cream will have that sort of power to get you places. Or if you contact Wild, they do it for a price.
I haven't got any way to do any of that.
Yeah, but it's fine. But what I'll say then is with the group not. Oh yeah, it is actually split evenly. With 3 NPCs and 3.5 if you count Simon.
Of course we count Simon. He's the most important part of the team.
Pete, you keep asking about the big bad. It's Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you either, depending on who it is, probably spend the day and the evening in the Court of Shades, or you spend it around the Court of Creation, looking at what Malik had going for him and watching this ritual, probably looking through his nudie pictures. I don't know. He has a bedroom somewhere.
I don't want to know.
But 2 things.
That's not a bedroom, that's a dungeon.
Well, 2 things. It feels kind of weird to say. A, you do level up.
Yeah, baby.
And B, we will pick up there next time.